Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? This is Shades Tube. Welcome to Shades Tube, guys. Thank you so much for coming in. Today is Wednesday, October the 25th, 2023. And y'all, happy and blessed evening. I hope you guys had a great Wednesday. I hope you had a good work day. And we are here, guys, to talk about breaking news. It was supposed to be another night of scary stories, scary true stories, but something major happened today. So I'm definitely going to address that with breaking news, okay? Before we do that, though, let me go ahead and do the Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, where allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area, will be in my comment area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen. Also, guys, if you want to show support to this channel, you can do that by doing a Cash App to $Shades2. All donations are used to better this channel. And welcome to all my new subbies, and thank you to all of my subbies that's been with me for the longest. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and welcome to Shades Tube, everybody. All the new subbies and stuff. And thank you so much. I'm almost at 1,000. I cannot believe it, and almost have my required hours. All right. But anyway, guys, I could not. Hey, girl, thanks for stopping by. I know it's late where you at, so thank you for stopping by, y'all. Some devastating news tonight, involving the mass shooting in Maine. I don't know what to say about this, guys. I mean, it's like every so often, soon now, we are having so many, different type of shootings, mass shootings, just all types of stuff. I think people are going crazy. I mean, crazier. They already are crazy, but they are really going crazy. But anyway, tonight we're going to talk about that briefly. We're not going to be on here long because it's 9:30 on the West Coast, and I got to 10:30 and stuff, because I got to, do some more stuff, and then I got to get ready for bed because I got to get up in the morning and stuff. And plus my neck, I told you guys that I hurt my neck, and my neck is still hurting, right? And I think I'm going to go to the emergency room, not the emergency room, but the urgent care tomorrow about my neck, because last night, early this morning, it started hurting real bad, man. It was awful sleep. You know what I'm saying? I mean, damn. I never thought a neck could hurt like it was hurting tonight. Let me see, dude. Who sent me money on my Cash App? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me look and see. Oh, I know who did this. Okay. The person did not lie to me. I cannot believe it. Let me see. Make sure who sent that to me. Okay, I know who sent that to me. Thank you. Y'all, when you get $100 Cash App, that's what's up. Okay, that's what's up. Thank you to the person who sent that $100 Cash App to me. Thank you so much. But again, let me look on here. Made me forget what I was talking about. Okay, thank you, girl. Okay, but anyway, yeah, I forgot what I was going to say, y'all. Anytime you get a Cash App and it's more than a couple of dollars, you're like, okay, that's cool. But anyway, like I said, yeah, my neck was hurting so bad this morning and stuff. I was going to go to the emergency room, not the emergency room, but the urgent care. And what I did is got my heating pad and put it around my neck. And then I got up this morning because laying in the bed, I think the pressure from laying down, putting all that, because I lay on my back anyway. That's the best way to sleep, on your back, all right? But I think still you get a lot of pressure or something when you lay like that. And so that's what makes my neck hurt when I'm asleep. So tonight I'm putting on this little neck thing, this brace, so my neck won't start hurting, so I can get a good night's sleep. And then tomorrow I'll go ahead and go to urgent care to see what the heck I did to my neck. Because, man, it's the most annoying, aggravating type headache and neck pain. So I don't know. I think I did it, though, when I was doing my neck exercises, or either when I was doing back bends or something like that. Not a complete back bend, because I can't do a complete one. So I do like a half one. Anyway, my daughter said I'd be doing them wrong. So don't tell them what I did to my back and stuff. Not my back, but my neck. Because like I know last week my back was hurting. So this week is my neck. But I think that I probably did both of them. You know what I'm saying? From how I was doing my stretching and exercising and stuff like that. But yeah, let me tell her. Thank you. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Before I forget, let me tell her thanks. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this correctly. This damn Cash App be taking all damn day to be coming up. Let's see. Okay, this damn thing didn't even notify me either. Let's see. Let me do it like this, y'all. Let me do this. Okay, I'm gonna do this in a minute because I can't figure out how to do that shit right now. But this has been a day of laughing. And that's exactly why I'm doing my live a little later because I was cracking up a few minutes ago. But yeah, a day of laughing with some tripped out shit all throughout YouTube in this certain sector. Not throughout the entire YouTube, but in a certain sector. And I've been cracking up all night long. That is the only reason why I did my live late because I've been here ever since 7:30. But I had to catch these lives and stuff like that before I did mine. Since I'm a very small YouTube channel, I just definitely had to catch, those because it was too super funny to me and everything. But anyway, let's go ahead and start off with this breaking news, y'all. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. All right. Let me turn this down a little bit because it's too loud. Okay. So again, y'all, this entire thing that happened today is really a travesty, I hate when I have to talk about stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? Because you be hoping that no more mass shootings will happen. But we're not living in an unrealistic world where everything is safe and nobody does crazy stuff. We're living in a world now that is getting more and more violent by the day. People are doing crazy stuff. Some of these people are just losing their mind. People don't even respect each other anymore. They don't even, they don't even place value on their lives in nobody else's life either. So, it's just a crazy thing out here now. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about this. I guess this is the person who they suspect of killing at least 22 people the last time that I checked. Let me show y'all what he looked like. I'm pretty sure you guys already saw this. We're just talking about this. That's what we're doing over here before everybody else start covering it. I'm pretty sure somebody else on YouTube is covering it. So we're talking about this dude right here, okay? Allegedly. Okay. So anyway, let's go ahead and talk about this real quick. So let me go ahead and do this. And then I got some more breaking news to tell you guys as well. Okay. Well, this was earlier. So they said, okay, so those reports of shooting started at 6:56 p.m. tonight. All right. And of course, they were asking people to stay inside off of the roads while police search for a suspect or suspects. Okay, let's see. And they did say at least 22 people were dead and more people were injured. Okay, let's see. So this was in Maine. They do have a shelter in place order, and they told people to keep their doors locked while police investigate two locations. At that time, they were attempting to locate a 40-year-old guy by the name of Robert Card of Bowdoin or Bowdoin as a person of interest. He is considered to be armed and dangerous, according to police, and members of the public are advised to not approach him or make any contact. Let's see. So they got a manhunt. Okay, look at this, right? This is a damn shame, y'all. So this is the police. This is a photo of the car they are searching for. And this is also this dude when he walked in here, I guess, and started shooting. Let's see. So they did locate a car of interest. It was located in Lisbon. And now they have told the Lisbon residents to shelter in place as the police work to search the area. And that was at 12. Let's see where we at here. That was at 12 a.m. Today is Wednesday, tonight. So, which is Thursday morning actually. But here on the West Coast, y'all know it's only 9 something. So they just did this at 12. They just searched the Lisbon area because it's 9:30 here. So it's 12:30 on the East Coast. So this is a picture of this dude. You can't really tell what he got in his hand. So I guess this picture will be okay to show on social media because you can't really see what he has in his hand. Maybe I should put mine. Well, you're not gonna be able to see him if I put my thumb in the way, but we'll try. Let's see. Let's see if we can do this productively without really showing the GUN in his hand. But this is for news related purposes and just to discuss this. That's this dude right here, as you can see him. Okay, I know my finger is in the way because I'm doing this on purpose. So that's him, if you can see. I mean, you probably can still see the thing anyway, but at least I try to cover it up. Okay, I don't know what I just hit on this damn computer. Okay, there you go. Okay, so that's him carrying his little assault. I guess that's assault rifle, if I'm not mistaken. I guess here is his car that they are. Let's see. This is the car that they found. Let's see. Okay, it looks like a little sports utility type vehicle here. Let's see here. This is crazy, man. That's the car right there that they had to search. I guess that's the car he was in, and then he fleed that car. Okay, let's see. So the police are asking people to avoid the area until authorities give the all clear. They also told people to seek different routes to, you know, don't be going around that area because they don't need any type of disruptions or anything. And they say if you are in that area, like at home, just stay inside. Stay inside. They also locked down the Bates College campus, and they locked that down at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Let's see. Okay, let's see what else are they saying here. Okay, hold on. So they do have the Maine Medical Center alerted on call staff and created a critical care and operating room capacity because, of course, they anticipated, a lot of people coming in. And like I said, at the last time that I checked, 22 people was killed. Okay, let's see. They're repeating the same thing over and over again. Let's see if they got some live. I'm sure they do have some live coverage, but I don't want to see this one right here. Maybe I should show this one right here. Okay, I'll show you guys this real quick. Remember, this is used only for not entertainment, but for news purposes, so we can talk about this and discuss this. So I'm gonna let y'all see this real quick. Wait. Now more is. We got to wait till this commercial go off first, y'all. Y'all knew it. Every time I do, yeah, because I got this commercial shit on my phone. Ads. I told you I'm not paying for anything to get it off until I get monetized. I'd be broke as hell using all my money. Let's see. I may need to turn that music down. Let me turn that music down.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. My name is Mike Sawchuk. I'm the Commissioner for the Department of Public Safety here in Maine. We truly
I can barely hear that. Can y'all hear that?
As we work with all of our partners across the law enforcement spectrum at all levels, local, state, county, and federal, to address and investigate these violent crimes that occurred in the city of Lewiston this evening. As you know, this is an experienced group. We won't have a lot of Q&A here this evening. This still is very fresh. It's new. It's new for all of us. And our focus is on the investigation and getting this right the first time. And we're doing that with our partners. And we do appreciate you putting out information from time to time. Moving forward, we would appreciate it if you got that information from us so that we knew that it was accurate. And that is incredibly important for all of us from an investigative standpoint and from a public safety standpoint, that we have a unified front with this information as we release it. The delay in coming here with you now is simply because we want to confirm information from our end. We want to make sure the information we're giving you and the information that goes out to the general public is accurate. So we do have some information here that we will release. It is here on the podium. And this is a general caution to the public. That approximately 6:56 this evening, a couple of shooting incidents occurred here with multiple casualties in the city of Lewiston. And police are currently searching for a Robert R. Card, 4/4 of 1983 of Bowdoin. Card is considered armed and dangerous. He is a person of interest, however, and that's what we'll label him at moving forward until that changes. If people see him, they should not approach Card or make contact with him in any way. The shelter-in-place order that currently stands in Lewiston remains. A vehicle, which was a vehicle of interest in this incident, was located in Lisbon, and we are now also asking residents in Lisbon to shelter in place. So please share that information with communities as well. If anybody sees Mr. Card or has any additional information reference to these two shootings in the city of Lewiston, please contact 911. If they see anything suspicious, please feel free to call their local authorities. We have literally hundreds of police officers working around the state of Maine to investigate this case, to locate Mr. Card, who again is a person of interest and a person of interest only. And we'll continue to gather information so that we can bring the suspect to justice.
Hey,
and
Ryan.
ultimately
I
see
am him. Thank
prosecution
you. Hey.
down the road. This release also includes a photo, which I believe I have seen from various sources. I would also let you know that we have created a reunification location, and that would be at the Auburn Middle School, so in the neighboring community of Auburn, at 38 Falcon Drive. Again, that's the Auburn Middle School. And when I say reunification center or location, what that means is that if somebody has a question or they have a concern, they can't find a loved one, they believe that a friend or a family member may be involved in what occurred here tonight in Lewiston, that they could respond to that location. We will have some of our behavioral health liaisons, counselors on site, and we'll also be providing information as it becomes available to us.
Thanks,
as you can
Brian.
imagine, and as you know, there are multiple scenes in the city to include multiple hospitals, multiple follow-ups, a lot of witnesses we're speaking with, and a lot of leads. The general public has been very cooperative and very forthcoming with information. So I would expect if we have additional information, we'll be happy to come back and share it with you. I know that from the city of Lewiston standpoint,
So we're gonna stop this right here because we're gonna keep on going
after
on.
this briefing and probably move everybody out.
Okay, let's see.
But again, we appreciate your partnership and your patience. I would offer to take questions just so you know.
Well, anyway, I guess they don't really know too much yet. I do have some more information to give you guys about this hopefully. Let me see here. Okay, what do they have so far? So they did say 22 people were killed, dozens were wounded in shootings at different locations in Lewiston, Maine. All right. They do have a live update. I'm not going to show that right now. They're talking about it right now. Up to 50 people were injured, though. I can tell you guys that. Let's see. Of course, the police just told you they named Robert Card, 40, as a person of interest in connection with the shootings at Screamingy's Bar and Spare Time Recreation. 50 to 60 people were wounded at several locations, including a local bowling alley, law enforcement officials said. A local medical center said it was responding to a mass casualty event. Officials have urged residents in Lewiston and Auburn to shelter in place. And as you guys already know, the sheriff's office released photos of a man with a rifle with the caption, "Suspect for identification." In Lewiston, police said a manhunt is underway for a person allegedly connected to the shootings. Lewiston is a city of around 37,000 people, almost 30 miles north of Portland. All right. So let's see what else did they say here. So some teenagers were there as well. Let's see. Yeah, some of the witnesses were of all ages, including little bitty kids. Anyway, Card, the guy who is allegedly thought to be a suspect, he was a student at at the University of Maine. All right. He went there from 2001 until 2004. And they don't know if he graduated or not, okay? They said that he did not have. So anyway, they spoke to a spokesperson named Eric Gordon. All right. And that's who's giving out the information about Card, what year he went to that school and other information. Let's see what else. And he said he did not have any more information about Card. All right, let's see. And that's really just all of the information. um, that we do have. And they were reporting that they had a shooting at the Walmart there too, but they said that there was no shooting at Walmart distribution center, despite earlier reports of gunfire there. Okay. So he did not go there to start shooting. Now, I don't know where this man is at right now. Let's see. Let me see if they have any updated information. Let me see some. Hold on.
Yeah, the news is bad all the way around. We're not going anywhere, so
just listen.
We're here around the clock, and we're going to get this thing hopefully resolved sooner than later for everybody's sake. Just to give a little peace of mind that the person of interest that they're looking for, at least right now, Robert Card, does get found. Just to look at him one more time again.
They're still looking for him.
Shouldn't be out and about, but if you do happen to, be someplace where you see somebody resembles that, you're asked to certainly contact your local authorities wherever you might be at that time.
Yeah.
And again, do not approach, as he's considered to be armed and dangerous, and is the person of interest, or at least a person of interest, in what has happened tonight.
So yeah, he is still out there. They're still looking for him. Again, 22 people were killed. At least 50 or more people were injured tonight in this mass shooting that started at around 6:50 something tonight, Wednesday, October the 25th, 2023. Alleged suspect is 40, I think I said 40-year-old Robert Hood. Yeah, Card. Robert Card, 40 years old. And he used to attend the college there as well. Let's see. And I think that's it I can say about him, because I don't see anything else, because they're still searching for this dude. But you know what, y'all? I just wonder, why do people do these weird things? Let me see if I can get any more updated information, because they're basically just searching for this guy right now. Let's see if I can get any more information. 22 people dead. That's a shame. And this is a video. I'm going to show you guys this video. Let me see. Hopefully, let me see. I don't know if they're going to be shooting online. But anyway, just parental advisory is in effect, because I'm going to show you guys this video, okay? I may have to turn the volume down, but we'll see. All right, let's just show this real quick. Let's see. Wait. Okay, let's see.
We begin with breaking news tonight. Maine police say a gunman is at large after a mass shooting in Lewiston, Maine. Law enforcement sources say at least 22 people are dead and as many as 50 to 60 people are injured. The sheriff's office for the county releasing this photo of the gunman. You see him there with a long gun. They're asking local residents to shelter in place. Again, this is in Lewiston, about 30 miles north of Portland. Nearly 38,000 people live in Lewiston, and tonight every one of them is on high alert. Thanks for staying up with us. I'm Glenn Jones. We want to go right to NBC 10's Kirsten Glavin. She recently arrived in Lewiston to cover this story. Kirsten, what are you learning?
Well, it is a frightening and tense night here in Lewiston. We've seen law enforcement presence all over town, including right where we are here. This is right by one of the shooting locations, which is a bowling alley. The road here is shut down. This is a manhunt situation and a mass casualty event. Let's take a look at that suspect's photo again. Police say he is responsible for killing at least 22 people.
That's crazy.
Dozens right now are injured. You can see he's carrying a gun in the surveillance photo. He's wearing dark pants and a brown shirt. Police want you to take a very close look at this man and call them immediately if you recognize him. I also want to show you a photo of the vehicle police put out. It's a Subaru, and it is believed that the front bumper may be painted black. Anyone who recognizes either the suspect or the vehicle asked to call police immediately. Now, people here are being asked to shelter in place, to stay inside with the doors locked. No one should be on the streets. The shootings happened in multiple locations across town. Spare Time Recreation, which is a bowling center, Smangy's Bar and Grill, and a Walmart distribution center.
Well, okay, so we just confirmed. Hold on. We just confirmed that the Walmart distribution center shooting did not happen. So we know that did not happen. Okay. So because this was an earlier, probably like a 6 something report and things like that. So there was not a shooting at the Walmart. Now we don't know where this dude is at right now. Of course, they're still searching for him. Let's see. They also said that this dude is a firearms instructor trained by the military and was recently committed to a mental health facility. That's like, anyway, they said that Card has been trained as a firearms instructor at a U.S. Army Reserve training facility in Maine. The document said Card had been committed to a mental facility for 2 weeks in the summer of 2023. It did not provide specific details about his treatment or condition. So that is the card they're looking for, okay? But of course, they found that later on in Lisbon, and that's where they did another shelter in place order, just in case. They also said this is a very active and dynamic situation. The image of at least one active killer has been released by police. He is armed with a tactical rifle. So they are just looking for this dude. That is crazy. And I guess they don't really have any more information on him yet because I have already looked up everything. So I guess by tomorrow morning, maybe we will have more information. Hopefully they catch this dude. It's a damn shame. And why he did this, I just don't know. I don't know. But they did say he was in a mental health place for 2 weeks, I think. I forgot what they said. So, that may be part of the reason why he went there shooting anyway. I wish they would stop releasing these people when they know they have some things going on with them, and get these people some real damn help. Because clearly, some of these mental cases are not getting the help that they need. You know what I'm saying? Because they go out here and do all types of weird stuff, like mass shootings, just killing random people, just doing weird stuff. I don't know why they don't make sure these people are sound before they start letting them out into the public and stuff. Some people, who have mental health issues, you can't let them out in the public and stuff. They take their meds, they do what they need to do. But some people are absolutely nuts, and they go out and start killing people and just doing the most. And that's exactly what he did and stuff. So let's see what they're saying here. They said that Melinda Small, the owner of Legends Sports Bar and Grill, said her staff immediately locked their doors and moved all 25 customers and employees away from the doors after a customer reported hearing about the shooting at the bowling alley less than a quarter mile away at around 7 p.m. Soon the police flooded the roadway, and a police officer eventually escorted everyone out of the building the police officer eventually escorted everyone out of the building 4 at a time. Everyone in the bar is safe. And then this person said, I am honestly in a state of shock. I am blessed that my team responded quickly and everyone is safe. And that was told to the AP, which stands for the Associated Press. Then the lady who is named Small said, but the same time, my heart is broken for this area and for what everyone is dealing with. I just feel numb. That's sad. Let's see what else they're saying. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what you guys are saying. Hey, Low Keys, thank you for tuning in, hon. Y'all, I'm halfway tired. Okay, so excuse these bloopers. Yeah. So hopefully they catch this dude overnight. I don't know where he's at. Hopefully they catch him and stuff. And I'm sure if they do, it's going to be breaking news. And of course, I'm not coming back throughout the night telling you guys about it. But whatever I find, if I get it clearly before I go to bed, I'll let you guys know. I'm going to put it on my community board, though, but I'm not going to do another live until tomorrow. And they still trying to figure out everything. They said there remains a lot of unknowns at this time. Information move quickly, but not always true. So they're still trying to figure out who this guy is exactly, what his motives could possibly be, his background. They know that he used to be a student at this college there, okay, from I think 2001 to 2004, something like that. And they know that he's 40 and all of that. And he was in the military reserves or whatever the case is. But they need to find out some more information about this guy and try to figure out what his motive was and is. Okay, and hopefully he does not go around out and start, unaliving other people because they don't know where he's at. They're looking for him right now. All right, he is armed and dangerous. So if you guys stay in that area, make sure you shelter in place and don't approach this damn man, because I don't know the shooting itself. Let me see if they explain exactly what he came in here and did. Let's see here. Let's see. So he walked into the establishment with a weapon raised to his shoulders. Okay. That's all they say. And I guess he just started shooting. Let's see what they say. Yeah, he had an AR-15 style weapon. A semi-automatic rifle, like I said before. It also had an optic on it and some sort of scope. He also had a flashlight on the front, some sort of tactical light. He also had some sort of magazines. They appear gold be 3-round magazines attached together. He's kitted out to kill people. So that's what they were saying about him. Okay. So yeah, he was in that mental institution for 2 weeks in the summer of 2023, which is just a few months ago. So he's clearly off shit out of his mind. Honestly, let's just keep it real. And they should have kept his ass in there. Okay, they really should have. So anyway, like I said, if I get any more information, I'm going to post it on my community board, and then we will talk about it again tomorrow, whatever we find out. They said they don't believe there are any initial signs of terrorism. But why did he even do this? And they also said that he might have a past criminal record, but they still don't know what his motive is. Let's see. What else are they saying about him? Okay, let's see. So anyway, the Maine Medical Center in Portland is a place that took in patients who were shot. And again, 22 people died. So yeah, that's about it. So I don't see anything else. All right. So if I get any more information throughout the night, like I said before I go to bed, I'm going to definitely post it on my community board. They just updated this 28 minutes too, because I'm looking at actual feeds, and I'll let you guys know. Maybe they will catch him before I get off this live. We'll see. Let's see. So yeah. But anyway, my condolences are expressed out to all of the victims' families and friends and stuff. That's a sad situation. And my prayers are extended out to them as well. That's a daggone shame. And my prayers are extended out to everybody who got hurt as well. And hopefully all of them recover and don't die or anything. And hopefully they do catch this dude and find out why he did this. He probably just was going crazy and shit. Because, he was just in a mental institution just a couple months ago. So, I mean, that's why I'm telling you, they need to make sure these people get the correct mental health and make sure they really check these people out, because there's some crazy people out here. And that's on everything. Some of them are right here on YouTube. They be doing some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So, so I'm telling you, they need to do better with this mental health stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're checking people out, making sure they get the proper medication, they're taking their medication, and they get the proper treatment, so we won't have so many of these mass shootings. Because you got to think about this. 22 people, innocent people, got killed, and over 50 people got injured from this psycho coming out here and just going on a rage of some sort. So this stuff right here has got to stop. You know what I'm saying? They got to figure out what they need to do and actually do it, versus letting these people go out here and do all this type of shootings and stuff, killing innocent people. And that's on everything. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't even make no damn sense. Let me see. So it was 2 mass shootings because he went to different places. I don't know, y'all. But like I said, again, if I get any updates regarding this little situation right here, I'm going to let you guys know. I'm going to put it on my community board, and then I'll probably try to come back tomorrow morning or something, tomorrow afternoon before I get ready to go to work, and tell you guys about it, whatever the case is. Because there's nothing much I can say about this other than what I just told you guys. I'm not going to make up stuff, or anything like that. I just know one day I'm gonna think it's a damn shame, and they need to figure out what they need to do to decrease all of these mass shootings and shootings as a whole. Like I told you guys before, I really do think they need to make the gun laws a little bit tougher. Okay, when people commit crimes, if it's not self-defense, true self-defense, it just need to be a tougher penalty, point blank. You know what I'm saying? Then that would encourage people to stop doing, senseless crimes for real, for real. And if they can't do this, it's just going to get worse. People just grab a gun and just start shooting for whatever reason they can. If they lose a fight, they go get a weapon and start killing people. If they catch you with a woman or a man, they start shooting. If you look at somebody's shoes, owe them money, they start shooting. If they're mad at their coworker, they get mad, come back and start shooting. Same thing if they get mad at their boss. Okay, and then they do mass things in schools, in churches, supermarkets, workplaces, just everywhere. And this will not stop until they make a change in gun laws. Okay, I do think people should be able to carry guns, but at the same time, I do think they need to make the requirements a little bit tougher. Okay, maybe give people mental checks and stuff and make the people pay for it. If you want a gun, you got to pay for it and show, a certificate or something that you passed it. Because there's some crazy ass people out here who got guns and stuff. And that's just on everything. And then certain type of guns should not be even allowed to be owned. So there's a lot of things that they need to do. You know what I'm saying? To decrease all of these violent episodes. Okay. And for the people who say they're going to use something else, of course they will. But let me tell you something. You can't kill as many people as you can. If you have a knife, you cannot kill as many people as you can, like you can with a gun. You don't have to be up close to someone with a gun. You can be far away. You can be really far away. Okay, with a knife, you got to be up on somebody. I don't care what kind of knife it is. It could be a regular knife, it could be a machete. You still got to be up close enough. Okay, if you got a knife to a gunfight, a lot of times, if the person who has that weapon is not scared to use it, you're going to lose. And that's on everything. Okay, so for me, I think they need to get a little bit tougher on the gun laws, right? Also make the when you commit an offense, like, with a gun or whatever the case is, they need to make everything a little bit tougher so people can go through tougher, once they're convicted and all this stuff, they need to have tougher penalties. Okay, all this stuff, you get out of jail and shit, you done kill somebody. No, if it's not self-defense, you need to stay in prison forever because you just took a life forever. So it should be the same thing for you. Your whole life should be taken away forever and not killed, but you should be in prison forever. You really should be. I guarantee you, if they start doing this and cut out this foolishness that they do in prisons, stop giving these people all these damn things they can do in prison, like being on cell phones and shit like that, having these visitors all the damn time, having these sexual relationships in prisons and all this other foolishness. I'm telling you, a lot of stuff will stop happening. Okay? And that's just on everything. And I'm talking about these hardcore criminals too. That's what I'm talking about. People like to kill, RAPE, molest, and things like that. I'm talking about hardcore criminals. I'm not talking about petty shit. You know what I'm saying? They will lock somebody up for stealing in a store longer than they will somebody who go out and unalive your relative or RAPE your relative. What's wrong with that? Or some man or woman beating on each other? What is wrong with that picture? For real, they need to wake up and stop doing dumb shit. Nothing is going to change until they start changing everything. And that's just on everything. You're going to keep on seeing mass shootings and all these other crimes happening until they change stuff and just do a reinforcement on laws and stuff. And the prison system need to be reinforced. Everything does. It just needs to be changed. They need to just make it a little bit more stricter. Just everything. And I'm telling you, if they start doing stuff like that, people will start being like they should be and stop doing all these crimes. Some people don't care about going to jail or prison because they know good and damn well they basically gonna still do almost what they can do if they were not in prison or jail. You know what I'm saying? If you can go to prison and you can still engage in illegal activities, you can still have sex, you can still have visitors and all this other bull crap and watch TV, be on your cell phone, do TikTok videos and all this shit. What's the point? You're not going to hesitate when it comes to committing a crime, a serious crime. You see these inmates on the phone. I've been looking at videos of inmates doing videos, actual videos from prison. And all the women be talking to these men and stuff like that too while they are in prison. It's all on TikTok. Okay. I have watched a couple myself, and I'm trying to figure out how are they in prison doing TikTok videos. That shit needs to be stopped. And hire people that are not going to be crooked either in these prisons. These wardens and shit, these damn, what do you call those people? The people walking around, those guards and shit, being there doing the most. They need to hire people that are really going to do their jobs for real. Do your job for real, not trying to have sex with the inmates and shit and all this other weird shit, giving them drugs and all that stuff. They need to hire people that are going to do their jobs for real, and they are going to follow the law. Because how the hell can you teach somebody else to follow the law when you're doing stuff illegal yourself? How can you make that make sense? So until they do this, what I just said, along with other things, you're going to still see crimes like this and other crimes as well. Okay? Because the only way you can decrease crimes from happening is to make changes and make things a little bit tougher. It's much like when you raise kids. You still love your kids, but you have rules set for them, right? And when they break the rules, they have to pay for those. You know what I'm saying? If you never let your children pay for anything, you always give them a slap on the shoulder or whatever you do, they're going to keep on doing shit. And that's why you have some of these kids who grow up and be doing the most, be disrespectful to their parents, be in and out of jail, doing drugs and all types of shit. Because their parents don't do what they need to do, at home when they were young. They don't make stuff. You don't have to be all super mean with your kids. But when I say tough, I mean, make sure they know what's up. You know what I'm saying? They know what's up. They know if they break rules, then they're going to pay for that. Just like with my son. I told him to stop eating so much candy. He said, okay, because he's trying to box and all this other stuff in place, trying to keep his sugar down so he won't develop sugar diabetes or anything. So he went in there and got a cupcake and then supposed to. Okay, so you know what I did? I told him, when you do this, because I'm tired of telling you this over and over again, you're like too old. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your body so your body can be there and be healthy. So when you get 20, 25, 30, you won't have sugar diabetes or all these other health problems. So I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hit you in the pocket. That's exactly what I did. I fined him $20 for doing that. Well, actually, I fined him like 10. And I told him, if you do it again, I'm going to increase the amount. Because if you can't listen to me tell you, I'll put you on a punishment, you don't listen, I'll just do it from your pocket. I'll touch your pocket. And when you don't have any money, when you get your allowance every week and that $100 be gone, then that's going to be on you. Because you got to learn how to follow the rules. Because I'm telling you this for your own benefit. Okay, I'm trying to help you so you can, be used to eating more healthier. So when you're out on your own, or when you get a little older and you're out on your own, you don't need mommy there to tell you you shouldn't eat this type of stuff, because you'll know to do it on your own. And like I told him, you can't do what you see other people doing. You can't even do what you see me do, because I'm like, how old? I done lived. I done did so much stuff. You haven't done anything. Don't you want to do these things? So you don't want to decrease your time by getting a damn disease like sugar diabetes. And this is what we have to do with our kids. This is what the United States of America need to do with some of these people when they be out here doing all these damn crimes and don't give a shit about going to jail or prison. If you make stuff a little bit harder, people will think about doing stuff. And sometimes people won't do it because they'll be scared. Sometimes you have to put fear into people to make them do what they need to do. And that's just on everything. And when I say fear, I'm not talking about abusing them or doing some weird shit. I'm just saying making them, when I say fear, I'm like, if you kill somebody, you're going to jail forever. You're not going to have visitations. You can see a person one time or twice a month just for psychological reasons. You're not going to be allowed to be on the phone, only to call your lawyer, maybe to talk on the phone to your significant other, maybe once a month. They need to do stuff like that. You go outside to exercise, but all this other bullshit is over because your freedom is lost when you go to jail. Why are you having sexual relationship? They shouldn't even allow people to have even homosexual relationship in jail or prison. It should be guards watching for that. And that's on everything. Your ass go to prison, you gave up your rights to have sex. You gave that up because you should have thought about that. And I'm not saying abuse prisoners. Don't abuse nobody. Giving them their right meals, water, medical care. Make the place comfortable, not too comfortable though. You know what I'm saying? And all of that, but have them damn rules in place and make laws a little bit tougher and cut out all some of that stuff they got going on in these prison systems. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, they're still talking about the same story right here. They just came on and gave me a news break. It's the same story. Let me see if they have any updates. Okay, let's see. They still haven't found anything yet. Okay, so nothing new yet. But that's exactly what they need to do. Okay, hold on for 1 second, y'all. Let me go run in and get my clothes out of the dryer. I'll be right back. Hold on. Just listen to that music real quick and I'll be right back. Let me turn it up a little bit and I'll be right back. It'll take me give me about a minute. All right. So listen to that real quick. Wait, hold up. Is it on? Shit, I can't even hear shit. And look at this real quick, okay? While I go in there. Just watch this real quick. Wait, I gotta take this picture. I got my dodo bird. Hold on. Add that back to the screen. Turn this music back down. Okay, that was a little commercial I just did. I'm gonna hook this YouTube channel up, y'all. I'm gonna have the commercials come on when I'm doing, like when I got to go off the camera for a minute. I'm gonna do it. Just wait. My ass is good at stuff like that, with stuff like that. So I'm gonna do all that on my channel and everything. But let me read some of these comments real quick. Somebody said, "This is America, y'all. It's been happening for a long time, a long, long, long time. And I don't think it's ever going to stop. Condolences to all the victims and families that had to go through this bull crap." Somebody else said it's happening more often, making record-breaking historical history. It has been happening for a long, long time, and it's never going to stop, and it's getting worse. Dang it. Somebody said, watch them lock the person up instead of just putting a you-know-what in their head. Okay. And somebody else said, oh my gosh, this is truly heartbreaking and still not caught after 22 are killed and many injured. I feel so bad for families not knowing if their loved ones are alive or not. I pray for them all. I agree. Another person said, I don't get it. How could you take another person's life, a stranger, a child, a mother? I don't understand why we can't have better mental health treatment in this country. It said he was reported hearing voices telling him to shoot up the National Guard nearby. Why was he allowed to still have a gun or instruct classes? Why wasn't he sought out and put into a mental health facility? If you are this disconnected from reality, you need help. There is no reason for all these families to be suffering. Other countries don't have to deal with mass shootings. I think about my family and friends every day when it comes to this. We have had so many shootings at schools, at churches, movie theaters, concerts, nightclubs, military bases, and schools with children. I don't understand what we are missing and why we can't solve this issue. Why aren't any of these incidents enough for us to draw a line? We just pray and bury our people. And you know what? That was a good write-up he just did, and that is the truth. That's exactly what I just said. Why are they still letting this stuff happen? Oh, good night, Ryan, hun. Why do they still allow? And thank you for coming in too, Ryan. Why do they just don't really can't figure out what to do? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, again, my condolences are expressed out to all of the victims, families, and friends. And my prayers are with them, and my prayers are with the people who got injured and their families and friends as well. And hopefully, they can catch this dude quickly, because this does not even make any sense. And yeah, I said, yeah, he probably was having a one of those mental things going on, and they said that he possibly heard voices to say shoot up the military base or something like that. And that's a damn shame. But anyway, y'all, I'll let you know if I get any updates. Like I said, if anything come before I go to bed, I'll post it on my community wall. Other than that, I'll tell you guys about it in the morning. All right. Okay, let me go ahead and give you a couple more breaking news, guys. Well, Sergio Brown was charged with his mother's murder. This is according to Newsbreak. Y'all know who Sergio Brown is, the former NFL player. This is a picture of him real quick. Let me show you just in case y'all don't remember. I told you guys about him the other week and weeks before that too. But last week I had told you he was caught, or a week before that I told you that he was caught. So anyway, he has been charged with murder of his mother and the concealment of her body. 35 was recently extradited from California to Illinois and will be formally arraigned later today, which is earlier today, I guess. Yeah, earlier today. It brings to an end one of the most bizarre legal sagas of the last few months. Brown and his mother were reported missing last month, only for his mother's body to be discovered beside a creek near their Illinois home. Brown remained missing for a few days until he began posting concerning videos from Mexico. He was eventually detained in Mexico and extradited to the United States. And this does remain a developing story, and they will have any updates as they emerge. So as of now, Sergio Brown, 35, was charged with murder of his mother and the concealment of her body. All right. And he will be formally arraigned. He was today. All right. That's a damn shame. You know, and that's a shame, y'all. My gosh. Anyway, my condolences are expressed out to the other family members and stuff and her friends, and may she rest in peace. And may all of the victims who were killed today to rest in peace as well. And this dude, oh man, hopefully I'm pretty sure he'll get exactly what he needs to get in prison, the sentence and everything. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see what else we got here. So Tupac's last words when he was killed, do y'all know what they were? I'm going to tell you. Okay, his selfless, oh God, his selfless last words as he lay bleeding on the street following his drive-by shooting in Las Vegas have been revealed. The iconic hip-hop star used some of his final words to warn his childhood friend and fellow rapper E.D.I. Maine, real name Malcolm Greenidge, to get down as he was afraid he would be shot by cops, court papers show. So he told his friend, who is this dude right here, to get down because he was scared that he may get shot by the cops. Let me show y'all what this dude, his friend. So he basically was saving his friend's life. Wait, let me see. So that's him right there, y'all. I forgot when you hold your phone up to the screen, you got to come closer so it won't be showing like it was. Okay. So he revealed Tupac's last words and stuff and everything. Let me see what else he said about him. So that was in a court transcript. Okay. So Greenridge was a member of rap group Outlaws alongside Pac. He told a grand jury of the murder case that he was in a car behind the rapper in record label boss Suge Knight in Las Vegas on September the 7th, 1996, and he witnessed the shooting. So if he witnessed the shooting, do he know who did it? Anyway, he said that after the shooting, he rushed to the passenger side of the car to try and help Tupac, according to the grand jury transcript. Greenridge, who was subpoenaed asked, he said, I asked him, is he okay? How is he doing? He said, I was trying to see, what condition he was in. He said Tupac's response to Greenridge was, get on the ground, they are going to shoot you. Greenridge said he didn't notice anyone at first, but then saw a police officer pointing a gun at him. Prosecutors asked him what the police officer said to him, and Greenridge replied, get on the ground or I will shoot you. He was then asked, so what did you do? What did you do? And Greenridge replied, I get on the ground. Greenridge said he was then detained at the scene by officers along with the two other members of Outlaws, Latero Castro Cox, who I guess is Tupac's cousin, and then Yafu Fula, also known as Yaki Gaddafi, and a security guard named Frank. He said he witnessed Suge urging paramedics to check Tupac out. While Pac remained very calm, he wasn't moving much. Wow. Greenridge said he and his entourage were forced to lie on the ground for a very long time, and it was hot as hell. That's crazy. He said that. Let me give you some water so I can read this without sounding like I'm halfway asleep, y'all. At 9, time is at 10. Anyway, he said that they were on their way to Club 662. Mr. Shakur and Knight were in the car in front of us. We approached the light. Some women drove up on the passenger side. Tupac began talking to the women. We couldn't really hear what he was saying. We assumed he was probably inviting them to the club. After the ladies pulled off, another car pulled up beside Mr. Shakur and Mr. Knight, and an arm came out of the back window and began shooting. Damn. Anyway, Greenridge was in that diss track, Hit 'Em Up with Pac, and was also asked about the infamous rivalry between his record label Death Row Records and the East Coast-based Bad Boy Records. He is asked, and can you describe that a little bit of what your understanding of what that rivalry was? Greenridge replied, well, what is common in hip-hop is the competitive nature of hip-hop, and it was like what we would call a rap beef. Okay, let's see. Anyway, a grand jury was held in Las Vegas in September to decide whether to indict Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, sometimes written as Keefe D, with Tupac's murder. The jury decided there was enough evidence to charge Keefe with the killing. He appeared in court in Las Vegas last week. Anyway, Keefe is he's planning to plead not guilty to the crime. They also confirmed to the U.S. Sun that Keefe was battling colon cancer, but he added that Keefe was feeling good and wanted to fight the case. They said his spirits are fine right now. He thinks that there are defenses and he wants to fight the case. And as we know, the shooting of Tupac took place near the Las Vegas Strip after a fight between members of two rival Compton street gangs at the MGM Grand Hotel, in Las Vegas, police said. A white Cadillac pulled up alongside Suge and Tupac's car and opened fire. Keefe was one of the 4 people in the court, detectives say, and the only one still alive. His nephew Orlando Baby Lane Anderson, Terrence Bubble Up Brown, and DeAndre Big Dre or Freaky Smith, all of whom have since died. And they were the only suspects in the car. Damn, that was like a trip, man. Damn. Okay, so again, they fucked this car up, man. I ain't gonna lie. Let me show you that car again. So this is a car. Y'all probably seen this picture 50,000 times. I'm gonna show you again. So this is the car that was riddled with bullets. Okay. And here's another picture of Keefe D. who I believe is 50 some years old. Ugh. Okay, let's see. And that's it. So let me go ahead and read a couple comments real quick. Somebody said this has been going on for so long and it's crazy. Tupac didn't deserve to die like this, period. And whomever did this, I pray that God takes care of them. I agree. Somebody said God has already done so. All the Tupac's killers are dead. And this thing guy wasn't actually Tupac's killer, but he participated. So God would take care of him as he's been doing for the last years. Okay. Somebody else said, I think the Popo was more involved in this. The FBI had them under surveillance and no one knows nothing. To me, Vegas is a big place to find one car out of thousands. You need help. The same about MLK, a threat to the establishment. And somebody else said, more baseless conspiracy nonsense from a fool. We know what happened. It's basically recorded. Tupac jumped a real gang member. That gang member and his friends then retaliated and killed Tupac. It's that simple. Happens all the time, but you don't want to think that a guy as popular as Tupac could be taken down so easily, but he was. There's no conspiracy, no huge secret move on. All right. Okay. Somebody said F you was his last words. This shit 25 years old. Why are these dumb articles coming out now? I don't know if he said that. Okay, but anyway, those are some of the comments from that and stuff. And of course, when we get more information about Keefe D's his situation going on, of course, I'll let you guys know. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next. Let's go ahead and go over. So Suge still say Tupac was killed by somebody else. Okay. Okay, let's see what else I got here for the news before we get off of this thing. So y'all know Chef star Richard Roundtree died the other day at 81. I think he had some type of cancer, if I'm not mistaken. I read the article already, but I can't remember all this stuff. Let me see real quick. How long we been on here? An hour. We got about 10 more minutes, then we got to get out of here, y'all. Anyway, let's see. Y'all know who Chef Richard Roundtree is, who plays Chef and stuff. Yeah, he had pancreatic cancer. And when he died, he said his family was at his bedside. Okay, let's see. Y'all, he played in John Shaft in 1971. Shaft. Let's see, he played in Shaft's Explorer, Shaft in Africa. Let's see, he did a 2000 remake with Samuel L. Jackson in a 2019 sequel. All right, so let's see what else. Okay, but I remember him. Y'all know what he looked like. Let me see. What does he play in? He played in Des. Oh, he was also on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Desperate Housewives. I don't remember seeing him on there, but maybe he did. He played as Gabrielle Union's father on Being Mary Jane. That used to be a good ass show. I hate they took that off, man. That was a good ass show. I used to love watching that. I forgot what days it used to come on, but I used to love watching that on BET. Being Mary Jane. And then I could think Queen Latifah show came on too. And then they had the new show started coming on called Star. I used to watch that. Those shows was good, y'all, a couple of years ago. They took all that stuff off. Yeah, they did. Damn, all the good shows, man. That's why I don't really watch TV now, because all the good shows and stuff are off, you know. But yeah, Star, I used to love Star with those girls with the singing group and stuff. Rest in peace to Richard Roundtree, and my condolences and prayers are extended out to his family members and his fans and his friends. And again, may he rest in peace. Okay, is this the dude who used to say, shut your mouth? Let me see, I think so, I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, I didn't know he played on Desperate. I'm about to go look up, I'm about to go watch Desperate Housewife on YouTube and see if I can find the episode so I can see it. Y'all used to love watching that daggone show. Like when I used to live in the DFW and stuff, and I used to live out there in Keller, Texas, I used to go to like North Richland Hills to go to the library, and then they had this little community where the library was at, where it is at still. And it reminded me of the Desperate Housewife TV show. And I used to go through that neighborhood all the time because it was right behind the library. It still is. And I used to always be like, I'm going to get a house in this little neighborhood and stuff, because it reminded me of Desperate Housewife, the little set they used to use. And I actually went to it out here, and it looks so much different, but you can kind of tell it was a street and stuff that they used. But I used to love that show, and they just do not make shows that good anymore. Because like I would watch these shows, and I don't know, when you watch happy shows, I mean, it used to be a trip, but sometimes it would be really, 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 really like really good and bring like a really happy feeling throughout your mind and your body and all that. And so I like watching shows like that. Every Sunday, I used to get back, tell David I needed, hey, what's up, Iceman? I used to be like telling my soon-to-be ex, let me hurry get home so I can see Desperate Housewife. And so I used to be there watching it every Sunday along with, what's that dude? Blacklist, Reddington. I used to love watching that, y'all, too. Because Reddington was a badass man. You know what I'm saying? Blacklist. Those used to be some good ass shows. And then you got like what was the other one? Oh, y'all know what else I used to like? I used to love 24 with Kiefer Sutherland. That 24 with that time clock counting down. That used to be a good ass show. 24. Do y'all remember that? That was good as shit. And then Amazon. Okay, that was a good ass show too, where they were stuck out in the Amazon and shit, and it was out there, and I think they like had a helicopter crash. It was a good ass show too. And then V for Visitors, that was good too. They used to have some good ass shows. I don't know what the shit they be having on TV now, y'all. I really don't. And I used to watch yeah, what it is, hon, what it is. I used to watch what else did I used to watch? I forgot the damn name of it. Amazon V, it was something else I can't remember. But they had a bunch. Oh, y'all remember Gotham with Jada Pinkett Smith? That was a good ass fucking show. I'm telling you, they took off all of the good shows on TV. I mean, for real, Gotham. I think Gotham used to come on, I can't remember what days, but I thought it used to come on Mondays. So Gotham, Desperate Housewife, 24, Blacklist. I used to be into all those type of shows. Equalizer, with what's the name? That's like all of those. I'm not talking about the new one with Queen Latifah. That one is good too, but I'm talking about, I know, thumbs down to Jada because she's been talking too damn much. But let me put this up here. That's funny. Equalizer though, and Blacklist and 24, y'all. When I used to watch that, I used to be 10. Like, I used to wish that I could be in that damn show so I can, play one of those roles, because I always wanted to be like, play the bad chick role, like fuck people up and shit, just do some things to them. I always wanted to play that role. I wish I wasn't so shy and stuff back then and stuff, because I would have been a good actress. If only I could remember the parts and stuff and speak correctly, I would have been a good actress and stuff. But if I would have did it and had my confidence up and stuff, I'm pretty sure that I would have took more diction classes and stuff, and all types of classes, so I would do really well and stuff. But I think I could have did a good job, but I always wanted to play like a role, not a bad guy, but a person that would be like, like almost like with like, like some of these female roles they play, like I'm a tough chick, I'm gonna F you up type stuff. Yeah, so that's why I always wanted to be like, play on Blacklist, 24, and shows like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I would like be like, what? Just like even a scary movie, I could never be one of them chicks be like, ow, screaming and shit. And I'm be the one that be like effing that person up, that monster up. And in the end, I'm still gonna be alive, and I'm gonna help other people stay alive. I always like to play roles like that. But yeah, that used to be a good ass. Those used to be some good ass shows. Just like when I used to watch talk shows. Y'all remember like the Atlanta Housewife? Yeah, that's what. Yeah, because basically, that will fit me perfect. Let me stop. But nice chick, look good and all that, but I'll F you up. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of role I would like to play if I, could have, been a successful actress and not been so damn scared to act and scared to be on camera, scared to do every damn thing. I wish I could have did it, but it's too, it is what it is. But it is what it is. That's why you can't be shy and shit out here. You just can't be, because it messes up a lot of stuff, If you don't have your confidence, man, you are messed up in regards to trying to be an actress, a singer, or anything, like that. It would definitely just mess everything up. So that's why I always encourage people. You can't be letting fear stop you from doing stuff. You can't be worried about what people are going to think or say about you or anything. You just got to go for what you want to do and do it, as long as it's legal and it's not some weird shit you're trying to do or whatever the case is. And if I would have been an actress, I would never be like some of these people right now who are actors and stuff and doing all this weird shit. I wouldn't have been in that ball game. I'm gonna just tell y'all that right now. We have not been in that ball game at all and stuff. Because I'm pretty much the same. I don't let people encourage me to do shit. And if I would have been an actress, I would have been doing it because I liked it. Just like when I do my YouTube channel. So I wouldn't have really cared if I didn't. I would want one award or something like that, but I wouldn't have really been like caring like that, like some people do, and just do whatever it takes to be a success. That wouldn't have been me. As long as I can act in decent movies and stuff or decent TV shows and things like that, I would have been happy. I don't always have to be like up there on the top. That's what I'm trying to say. Because sometimes when you be like that, that's when you get messed up. Right. Talking about Jada, yeah, she been doing too damn much. I feel bad for him too. I met Will Smith back in 2008 in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. We was invited to his movie premiere. And he was actually, I was scared to talk to him, y'all. My ass is such a, what's the name? Talk all that bullshit. I was scared to say anything to him besides hi. He is so tall, y'all. And back then, he was really good looking too. He smelled good, dressed good, very nice personality, down to earth, everything. He was talking to my daughter and stuff and gave her a hug and stuff. And she sat up there by him while he was on stage and stuff. He was talking to her and stuff. Same way he talked. That's the same way he was talking to her and stuff. And yeah, I do feel bad for him. And I don't want to say what I really want to say on camera because you never know who may see your video. But I remember when they got together and I was like, okay. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. I wish I could have met Will Smith though. Okay, it would have been a different story. But anyway, because I used to like him, when he got a little bit older, when he used to play like when he did iRobot and Independence Day and things like that. So yeah, I feel sorry for him because I think Jada just be talking too much. Why do some women, tell all of their business about their spouse? I don't know. I don't know why some of these women do that. Yeah, it's true. She wanted him to be, well, then she should have never hooked up with him because, wait. Will is not that innocent though, okay? He was involved in a situation where he could have went to the jail or prison, okay? So he wasn't all that innocent like you think he is, but he probably wasn't as rough as Tupac. But we don't know for sure if Tupac really liked Jada like she's trying to say. We don't know for sure because Tupac is dead. He can't speak up for himself. But you never know. He could have. I don't know because I don't know. I remember all of that, but I don't know because I'm not like, I don't know them personally. So I can't really say, but I'm just saying when I saw them, Jada and Will together, and I looked at his ex-wife, I just didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? But, I just didn't see it. But I do feel sorry for him because, again, I think we as women, especially when you are in a committed relationship or a marriage, I don't think you should be telling everybody about your personal stuff. I don't think she should have told anybody that they are separated. Because I'm going to be perfectly honest, nobody on YouTube knew that I was separated until the situation happened. And then that's when I had to tell everybody about my separation and everything. I was keeping everything a secret because it's nobody's business on YouTube what goes on in my life. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why some women choose to, men too, choose to tell about their personal relationship with their significant others. Right, she did. She wanted that thug life. That's right. She wanted that. She wanted him to hit her up. She wanted to, let me stop. I was so crazy. But, I don't know. I just didn't see them as being a couple though, Jada and Will, but ain't no more than I know, about each other. So I don't know. But after I started seeing them together though, I started getting used to it. But I'm still shocked that she told everybody that and other things that she revealed that I think she should have kept to herself, about the little psychedelic drugs and all that shit. Why are you telling the people about all this stuff? About even when her daughter got on the round table and said she walked in or she saw her parents, a silhouette of them engaging in an entanglement. I'm like, this is too much stuff. They need to just be quiet a little bit, for real, for real. Yeah, I think so too. I think he looked at Jada as a sister too. Even when they was dancing in that video, it just looked like they was like sister and brother, for real, for real. You know, Pop eventually hooked up with so many people, and then the other chick, Quincy's daughter, who I think he married and stuff, right? Or was going to marry. I can't remember, but that's who he hooked up with. So I think he made his choice, who he wanted and everything. And I think Jada probably was talking about everything too to get everybody to purchase that book. I guess you got to make people interested. But the thing about it, you don't use your situation with your spouse to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure Will Smith was probably hurt from all of that. And like I said, I met him. He's a nice dude. At least he was back in 2008. Good looking dude too, man. I'm not gonna lie about that. I mean, really good looking dude. I mean, for real, for real, for real. In person, back in 2008, this dude was fine as hell. All right, I mean, fine as hell in person. Very light skinned. I mean, not too light skinned, but light skinned brother. Looked like he about 6'2" or so. Nice weight. Because at that time, I forgot what movies he was doing besides the one that he did that didn't do so well. Um, what was it called? 7 pounds. I think we was there. Let me see what you say. You said after I heard that noise Jada was talking, I was like, damn, how desperate for attention. Right, that's what she was doing that for. Why are you telling everybody about your intimate shit with your significant other? Why? What's the purpose? To sell a book? Shh. She could have talked about so many different things. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I didn't even agree with the what's the name stuff they was talking about August. I mean, I know he didn't want to start talking, but I wouldn't have told y'all shit. You guys would have still been trying to guess what happened. And I would have told him to shut up because he would have had to sign a non disclosure agreement for me. And that's just on everything. Okay? And if he would have ran his mouth, he would never have a career ever again. And that's on everything. Right. I know Will got to be salty about that. I mean, he can put on the front, but I bet you deep down inside, he don't like that. And here I am thinking that, when they got together and stuff, and everybody was friends. Jada was friends with Cherie, and they was all getting along, having a blended family type thing going on. I'm thinking they are like the almost perfect family. I'm telling you, at the time, my husband, that we need to be like Jada and all this other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Here they go doing the most, all this weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of weird shit with them too. So again, my prayers are sending out to them though. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully they get their stuff together and stay together and don't get a divorce. And then Willow came out and said that her mom is being held hostage by her dad. I'm like, these kids, man, need to stay in a child's place and be quiet. For real, for real, for real. Why are you saying anything? But that's Jada and Will's fault for letting them be able to say things, anything they want to out in the public. He probably was hurt on the inside, you know what I'm saying? Up there running your mouth telling people everything, especially talking about Tupac. Why even talk about this dude? This dude's been dead for 20 some years now. What's the point? What's the point of revisiting any of that? You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people do that. That is crazy. That is crazy. Y'all, if y'all eat McDonald's French fries, they say stay away from that. Because something about McDonald's French fries. Let's see real quick. They said that the ingredients, let's see. They said they contain countless man-made ingredients, but they are also cooked in a not so heart healthy oils. And let's see what else. What else did they say about those? So okay, so listen to this dude right here tell you about the truth about. Some women are evil, just like some men are, but some women are definitely evil. Okay, I mean, be doing the most sluttiest shit that you can ever imagine. Just be doing the most. Don't take care of their kids. Not good parents. Not good wives. Not good girlfriends. Just a hot ass mess, and that's on everything. Just fucking weirdos. All right. And I don't know why some men be putting up with these type of women. But some men would do anything to get sex, and that's crazy too. On that other side, why do you, can you be not see one thing? I teach my sons not to be desperate for no, but don't be desperate for a woman. You know what I'm saying? Pick out the right woman. Just don't be picking a woman because you want to get in bed with her and you take all her bull crap. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why some men do that. I just really don't. There's so many women out here with nice bodies, nice faces. Why take mess from one. You know what I'm saying? When you can just eliminate that one and find somebody else. It's like women, the same thing. Why take all this mess from this one dude when you can eliminate him and find somebody else? Especially when you just meet people. You know, that's crazy as hell to me. Let's see what you said. Here you go. They really like being able to control her. I mean, some women do, you know, just like some men like to control women. You know, the thing about it, when you're in a relationship, I don't feel like nobody should be controlling. Okay, I believe everybody should have a free choice. You know, you get together, be in a relationship. You're supposed to be faithful to each other, respectful, understanding, loving, committed, and all that stuff. You know, and those are the things that you should be doing in a relationship, or you should not be in a relationship unless you have the type of relationship where those are not requirements. Okay, and as far as controlling, I don't think a man should be controlling a woman, and I don't feel like a woman should be controlling a man. How can you even have happiness if you're controlling each other? Everything should be naturally done, and everybody should let everybody be their own person. But also at the same time, you maintain respect for each other and work as a team in a partnership somewhat, because that's what you are in when you're in a relationship. I know that's right. Shit, I'm glad you will, because you can't be desperate out here. There are too many men. I don't know why some men like sleazy ass women that have sex with anybody that just be a hot ass mess. I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? They be doing the most. You're right. It's a 50-50. You're right. Give and take deal. You are so true about that. I hate when I see people get into relationship and they think one person's supposed to do everything. I'm gonna tell you straight up, I don't believe in that. Okay. Like even when I was with my soon to be ex, we didn't play that stuff in our household. Like a man supposed to just do this, a woman just supposed to do that. No, we didn't do that. He was always on the road, you know, doing his job. So I took out the garbage. I didn't wait for him to come home to take out the garbage. Just like if I'm gone, he didn't wait till I get home to cook. He would cook. So I like dudes who know how to help with stuff. You know, I still cooked. And when I didn't want to cook, I didn't cook. He cooked. You know, we used to go out and eat. We used to go on car rides. We used to go to the malls, go out of town, go to the casinos, just do everything together, church, grocery store, everything. That's why when I told people we were separated, a lot of people were shocked because it looked like we get along perfectly. We really do. It's just certain things I don't like. You know what I'm saying? And I also feel like if a person is not living up to what you think they should be, for me, after you tell the person and you talk to the person still can't, you know, change and do things the way you guys said things would be done. For me, I don't feel like you should still stay together, point blank. And some people don't agree with that. But listen, I'm not trying to be unhappy. I'm trying to be happy. You never know when your life may be ended. So you need to just enjoy your life and make sure you are with the person that you should be with. And that's just on everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how long I know a person. If something don't work out or is not working out, I just don't believe in staying together with a person just because of the kids or just because you've been married for so long. Because in the end, you're not going to be happy. And you're going to be old as hell thinking that you should have did this years ago and it's going to be too late. That is not going to be me. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I don't either. All that weird shit. You know what I'm saying? In a relationship, if you're like with a wealthy dude, then yeah, he may do a little bit more. Okay. But as far as if you're just with a regular person, I do feel like, you know, you guys can talk it over and decide how you want to do everything. And I do believe for me, I'm not into all a man's supposed to do this, a woman's supposed to do that. I'm just not into it. It's whoever there. You know what I'm saying? I still do my traditional stuff, just like my ex was doing his traditional stuff. But if he's not there, or if he can't do it, then I would do it. Just like when he was in between jobs, I was working. Okay. And he actually went to school for a minute, even though he didn't like it. So he ended up stopping and going back on the road. That was a whole other story. But I let him do all of that when some women would have been tripping out. But I didn't trip out because a relationship, you got to work together, like I said before, as a team. And it can't just be about everything you want to do. You know what I'm saying? It has to be what you both want to do. It has to be a teamwork partnership. And that's basically what I was doing then, because he was like, he was tired of being on the road and stuff. And he had started doing local, but it wasn't really paying that much and stuff. So he went back to school. But he didn't like that either. Right, and that is true. That's like with me with my ex. Okay, I'm not in love with him anymore. I still love him, but I'm not in love with him anymore like that. I love him as a person, as a friend. We are actually friends now. And that's another thing. When we first met, we were friends first. Some people kill me who say they don't want to be friends with you. They don't want to be friends with you. You have to be friends first before anything else. How the hell can you want to date someone or marry someone and you can't even be friends with that person? So you got to be friends, and that will make the relationship be more stronger. It'll probably work out better, and it'll probably last. A lot of times marriages don't last because the people rushed into it. They was never friends. They just wanted everything else. You know what I'm saying? The sex and all of that. No real commitment. This is exactly how people play around with each other. One thing I got to say about my ex and myself, we never did play around. No type of adultery. He didn't never hit me or anything. Even if I was slip, like when I first met him, and I used to be a hot ass mess with my temper. And I mean, one time I had jumped up or some shit. He jumped up too, but he didn't jump up to hit me. You know what he did? He jumped up to he jumped up to put me out the damn house. He told me, "You gonna get up out my damn house." That's what he said. And when he said that, I knew he wasn't lying. I knew he wasn't lying. I bet you, you know what I did? I shaped it up real quick because I knew if he put me out, that was going to be it. I shaped it up real quick. I knew he wasn't playing. I knew he was not playing with me. He jumped up. I ain't gonna never forget that. I still remember that. Y'all, that was way back. That was way back in 1999. And I still remember that. Okay? Because my ass got a temper, and especially then I had one, and then, being out on my own and got to be the man and the lady at the same time, got to be rough, soft. That's how I was. I'm still like that a little bit now, but not as bad. Okay. And so when I had first met him, because he used to run off at the mouth all the damn time, saying stuff that he shouldn't say. So I got pissed one day and jumped up like I'm about to do something. He jumped up too, though. But when he jumped up, he didn't jump up to do nothing to me. He jumped up to tell me, "You finna get your ass up out of my house." He didn't even cuss. He don't even cuss, y'all, for real, for real. He may say a customer every now and then. I'm the only one that be cussing. And when he said that, I knew he wasn't playing. He was like, "You're going to get up out of here. And guess what? When you get up out of here, you're not coming back and we're not talking ever again." That's exactly what he told me. And I knew he was not lying. One thing I knew about him is that when he said something, I'm not from there. He was not damn playing. And so I shaped it up immediately. So when people tell you that they cannot change and stop doing something, they are lying, or either they just don't want to do it. Okay, because I did that immediately. Ever since that day, I have never jumped up at him ever again. And that was way back in 1999. That's funny though. He was like, he jumped his ass up and was like, "You're going to get your ass up out of here." He didn't cuss. That's just the way I talk. And man, I was like, okay, so when he put me out, then what? I knew everything was going to be messed up, but that's crazy. Right. You can't jump. Yeah, right. That's right. Can't jump into a relationship and rush. A lot of people don't take their time, and that's exactly what they do. As soon as they see a chick or a man, they just want to hurry up and get into the bed, want to get married and every damn thing else. You don't even know nothing about the person. You definitely got to get to know each other in depth, No, I'm not from Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. I'm actually from Cleveland, Ohio. Okay. And then I lived in ATL too. And then I moved to DFW, to the suburbs. But when we first moved to DFW, I don't know where the hell we was at, but it was the hood. I know that. And I told my ex, I was like, "Listen, I did not move from ATL, from the suburbs, to move to the hood out here." It wasn't that he was trying to move us to the hood. He just didn't know where he was at. He was trying to pretend. You know how y'all men do. Trying to pretend like you know where everything is at, and you really don't. Had us in a rough damn area and stuff. And so we end up, we was looking for a hotel in the area and shit. Them hotels looked a hot ass mess. I'm like, what the hell? I'm not staying there. I went inside one hotel. I was like, it looked like somebody gonna break in this hotel right here. I was like, what the hell is this? Okay, it was cheap as ever too. And so we ended up going to see North Richland Hills, okay? And we found a hotel out there, but we didn't move to North Richland Hills because I didn't like North Richland Hills like that. I always like real like uppity areas and stuff. So we ended up finding the area that I wanted to move to and stuff. And that's where we moved to. North Richland Hills is okay though. It's okay, but I didn't want to move there. Okay, but it's an okay area. I got friends that live there, relatives and things like that and stuff. But I've been to many areas of Dallas Fort Worth, Texas, all out to the hoods, to the suburbs, of course, all out to Grapevine. I used to always go to Dove Lake and stuff, the Grapevine Mills Mall. I went to where John F. Kennedy got assassinated at in Dallas, downtown Dallas, I think. Fort Worth downtown is cute. Dallas downtown is okay. It just look like olden days to me. I don't know. And then let me see. I think I went out to Plano. They got another place. It's almost like out here. Out here you call it Irvine, I think, or Irvine. I don't know. It's Irvine, Texas, Irvine, California. I can't remember. But I went out there. The one in Texas and the one here. And then and you know what? Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas kind of reminds me of out here because the streets out there in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, especially in Fort Worth, are wide. Okay, like on Ruth Snow Road, those streets are as wide as ever. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of the streets here in Cali. And then the houses out here are similar as well, except the price isn't. But the houses, the designs and stuff are similar. You know, the roofs and all that stuff and everything. It reminds me, certain areas here remind me of Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. You know, in Cali, certain areas here reminds you of many different places. Okay. Yeah, Irvine, California. You know all about it. You know people in Houston. Yeah, I got my ex has family members in Houston. Oh, what is the blue grass? What is that? Yeah, Cleveland Buckeye. Yeah, Cleveland, Ohio, C-Town. C-Town. Yeah, Cleveland is rough. Let me stop. Shit. That's probably why I was so kind of rough when I first moved from Cleveland and stuff. Because I'm telling you, there you better carry a weapon all the damn time. Probably definitely need to carry one now because they worse and stuff. But I never got into no situations in Cleveland or anything. I mean, nope. And I was all in the projects at the time, visiting friends and stuff. Even though I lived in the suburbs, I used to have friends stayed in our projects. And so when my mom went to work, me and my sister would sneak out and hang out with our friends in the projects and stuff. You know, never got any. At least I never got into any trouble. I was always still shy and quiet and stuff. I don't know how did I manage to hang around people who were just basically opposite of myself? You know, I didn't do drugs. I didn't do none of that stuff, but I used to hang around girls who would smoke weed. I never smoked weed. They were sexing boys. I never was doing all of that. They was doing the most. And I always stayed my own person. But they used to always call me like old timey and stuff like that because I didn't do anything that they did. But they still hung with me though. That's crazy. They still hung with me, but they want to, you know, say these little weird shit. Crazy. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, thank you so much, hon. Oh, my sister lives in Virginia. I never visited Virginia yet. Yeah, I know he don't. I know. You do? You smoke hella weed? Well, you know, weed does cause certain type of cancers, right? From smoking. The smoke does. All right, so lighten up on it a little bit. I had a friend who used to smoke weed all the damn time, but he lives in Nigeria. So their weed over there is different, okay? But he started coughing up blood, all right? And I used to tell him all the time to stop smoking weed. He wouldn't listen. You know how y'all men be very hard-headed. Don't listen to a woman. But one day, his chest was hurting so bad, he was coughing up blood. He actually got scared from everything I was telling him and he stopped smoking. Ever since that day, he stopped smoking weed. And that's been like 3 years ago. He has not coughed up any blood since. Can you believe it? So you got a medical marijuana card? Okay, as long as you're smoking it for that reason. But still, even with that being said, you know, if you smoke regular weed, again, they got a new study out that smoke in weed, along with some other chemicals in that weed, causes cancer. So make sure you look that up and you can see that. All right. Because me, myself, I don't smoke weed. Okay. I don't need weed to get high. I be high anyway, as you can tell right here on this live. I'm high right now from being sleepy. Yeah, I tried weed a long time ago. My sister actually enticed me to do it, and they started laughing afterwards because they was like, "You can't smoke. You don't know how to smoke." And so that was the only time, the first time, and the only time I ever tried weed. And since that day, I never tried it again and stuff. The only thing I used to do is like when I was 18, I wanted to be like everybody else, my friends. So I got a. That's the only thing that I did that they was doing. I got some cigarettes, but I didn't smoke the cigarettes they were smoking because I always like to keep it classy. So I got Virginia Slims, the long white cigarettes, right? And I was trying to smoke those, right? And I think I bought maybe 2 packs of Virginia Slims, right? And guess what? They stayed in my purse. I might have smoked about 2 or 3 cigarettes just for show to look good and things like that. Oh, you got chronic pain? Oh, so what's wrong with you, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, weed is good for chronic pain. I need to smoke some right now for this neck pain. But nah, I don't smoke. Let's see. Yeah, I used to smoke those Virginia Slims, the white ones, right? And I probably smoked, I bought 2 packs, I think, 1 or 2 packs. And I'm telling you, I never did finish the pack. So I only bought 1 pack and I ended up giving it away to somebody else. Okay. And they just want some cigarettes. But I try to be cool because I used to be like a, like they used to call me old timey, just don't do this. You don't smoke. You won't get high. You don't talk to dudes. You don't talk to no damn body. I mean, I did have a boyfriend, but nobody really knew. It was on the dial off so crazy. Um, and everything. I was always shy and shit, so I didn't do anything much, okay? And stuff. But get in trouble because my mom was real mean, it's real strict and stuff. Oh, you got arthritis. Okay, yeah, that is good for arthritis. And you have a torn ACL. Okay, yeah, it's good for all of that pain and stuff like that. We CBD. Is that what they call it, CBD or something like that and stuff? But yeah, I never smoked. I never been drunk either. Okay, I have never been drunk. I tasted alcohol before. I used to like I like some of Stella Rosa wine, like the red one, because it's kind of sweet. Um, I think I tasted champagne before, which I didn't really care for that. I tasted some other wines. I didn't really care for that either. And I don't like beer because it reminds me of urine. And I don't like liquor because it burns when it goes down. I don't like all that stuff. It's just weird. I don't like all that. I'm glad I don't because I'm not trying to get cirrhosis of the liver or any type of cancers or anything like that and stuff. Let's see, CBD won't get you high. Oh, it don't? Okay. So when people be getting high, they be smoking regular weed, huh? Because I thought you get high for CBD. But I need to get something to rub on my neck because, they got the cream stuff, right? And you can rub CBD on your neck and stuff. But, I did get a little rubbed on my hand one day at this fair. And shit, it didn't do nothing for me. Shit, I still was aching. Shit, it didn't do nothing. My hand was still hurting. But maybe because I injured my hand from these exercises that I was doing and stuff. But they say it works for arthritis and for headaches, back pains. The THC gets you high. That's what's inside of the regular weed, right? Yeah, my friend was trying to explain that to me because she's a nurse, so she was telling me about the chemical that make you get high and stuff. But yeah, I ain't never been high, not off of no weed or nothing. I've been high off of like my allergy pills, but not off of no weed or nothing. I have never been drunk, intoxicated, not even high off of alcohol or anything. I ain't never done none of that stuff. Biofreeze. Oh, okay, to put on my neck. I'm about to get something tomorrow. I wish I would have known that earlier. Let me screenshot that so I can remember that. I'm gonna get that. I wish I had it tonight. I'm not going to no store. Oh, okay. They put on my neck. Yeah, because my ass be sitting here doing all these weird exercises and stretching and thinking I'm still 20 and did something to my neck and stuff. I may have torn a muscle or something in my neck or whatever the case is. Not torn, but sprung or something, or sprained, whatever you call it and stuff. Because like, hell, I had to put a thing around my neck, almost like it's a heating pad, but it also acts like a what's the name, a brace or something. And I noticed when I had that on my neck wasn't hurting as much. So I'm gonna actually wear that to bed tonight, so my neck won't be hurting when I'm asleep and stuff. But yeah, they be telling me I be missing out, but I don't think I be missing out and shit getting high. I be seeing people who be high off of other drugs, and I be talking to some of these people too. I talked to one dude, he was effed up. And it wasn't off of no weed either. Okay, he probably had took some type of pills or something, and I don't know what the hell he was talking about. First, I thought he was normal, And then all of a sudden, this dude started talking about weird shit. I just played along with it. And he was asking me, have I ever visited Mexico? And I told him no. He was asking me, what did I know about it? I told him, I really don't know anything about it too much. I should know about it. And child, after that, I don't know what the hell he was talking about. Okay. And I had to just basically, end the conversation in a nice way. And I got in my car and left because I actually gave the dude some money. And because he was in a garbage can and shit. And gave him like $20. And he was like so happy about it and shit. And he started talking all this. He was talking sensible at first. And then he started talking crazy as hell. But then when I used to live in ATL, I'm not gonna lie, I used to meet a lot of crazy ass people downtown. And I think that's called Five Points area in downtown Atlanta. I think. Because I keep on getting all these places mixed up. Down there by the Fox Theater. Y'all remember if anybody in this live is from ATL or been to ATL, you remember the underground? I used to love going to the underground, y'all. And then the Coca-Cola Museum and stuff was upstairs, right? Then they had all the restaurants in the underground. They also had like a Dollar Tree down there. I used to love going to the underground. I don't know if they reopened it because when I left Atlanta, they had closed it, but then I thought they reopened it again. But I don't know if it's still open now and stuff. Then one time we was downtown in ATL and I had my children with me and we met these police officers down there and I asked them, can I take a picture on their motorcycles? And they say, yeah. First I said, can my daughter and my son take a picture on your motorcycle? And they was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. And then he was like, you know what? All of you guys, you can take one too. And I was like, really? He was like, yeah. He was like, you can get on my motorcycle. I was like, for real? Y'all, can y'all believe I sat on the police motorcycle and took a picture, my daughter and my son. I still got those pictures and stuff. Sure did. I had so much fun that day. Oh, did you? Yeah, Atlanta ATL is okay. It's not crazy to me, I mean, I was there for a long time, 16 years. It's cool, country as hell. When I first moved there, I was like, damn, this place is country as shit. These people be saying all types of weird shit. I didn't know what they were talking about when I first moved there. It was dark as shit on the streets because I wasn't used to that, coming from Cleveland. We had lights everywhere, and people talking about they going across the street. I'm like, what the heck is a street? What are you talking about, a street? Do you mean street and stuff? So all of that, used to be a trip when I first let me tell her, okay. They just landed in New Orleans. Oh, okay. They go all the way through New York. Okay, I guess they do. Let me hold on a minute, y'all. Okay, but yeah, I forgot what the hell I was just saying, y'all. My mom used to smoke Newports. But yeah, Cali, out of every place I ever lived, including where I'm from, I like Southern California the best. Okay? Because ATL, when I first moved there, they lied and told me it was a baby New York. I get there, I'm like, this is not a baby New York. What are you talking about? What are y'all talking about? Okay, so I stayed there for a while. Then when we moved to DFW, that was my husband's idea because I never wanted to move to no Texas. I didn't like Texas when I first moved there, first Dallas Fort Worth, until we got out to the area where I wanted to be at. And that area is real, real nice. So I liked it that. South Lake, Colleyville, all of that. I like that area and stuff like that. But Texas is okay. I like the fact that it's clean and they painted the little boxes, the bridges. They're very artistic there, so I like that. When I was living in Texas, the people were nice, so I liked that and stuff. But when I came out here, to Southern California, it was a whole new ball game. You live in Sacramento a little bit, okay, Louisville, okay. I bet it does. But yeah, when I first moved out here, though, I was like, damn, the first day we stepped onto the land out here, it was a blessing. I mean, people were nice at that time, because I moved here in 2013. So everybody was nice, even on the streets and stuff. Because my ass, the streets and stuff here are different, and nobody really blowed at me or anything. They still don't blow that much out here. They blow, but not like some places. In Texas, they would blow the shit out of you. But here, no, they don't do that too much. I guess because all the gangs and stuff and things like that, you know, I don't know. But I love it out here, man. Let's see what you said. Really? Okay. But I even went out to the Skid Row here, you know, by accident the first time. You know, I went to Skid Row. I was shocked when I saw all those homeless people, and some of them look a hot ass mess and stuff, of all different race, ages, sex, everything. And I was shocked when I first moved here because when I went to downtown LA, I went into one of their elevators and it was smelling like straight up urine. Okay, but the downtown here though is big, it's huge, it's nice, you know, aside from the homeless people that you will see. And I love going to City Walk and Universal Studios and North Hollywood. I've been to North Hollywood even at nighttime, but I don't be like there at like real late at night, you know, or anything like that. I've been to Beverly Hills. That's my hangout up there, Rodero Drive and stuff. Let's see. The police, what? The feds just took over the police department because of police corruption. Damn, really? Goodness. That's crazy. Yeah, the police can be a trip at times, y'all. I have always met good cops though so far, even with one exception. But for the most part, all of them was pretty much cool, you know, and everything. I was going to be a police officer, but I changed my mind, you know, so because I didn't feel like I was big enough to be a police officer. And I was like, I don't look like no dude or anything. I don't look rough or anything. So I was scared that I may get in trouble because I've been pulled out my weapon and be using it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, no, it won't be no good thing for me to be no police officer because I can see it right now. I'll be all on the news, be incarcerated myself because I done pulled out a weapon and started shooting and didn't even need to just because I'm going to feel intimidated or something. You know, so I was like, no, that won't be a good career for me. You don't like the police? Well, my son is a police officer, so I mean, I don't give a shit about police. I'll be perfectly honest. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just how it goes. Yeah, I'm not scared of no police officers, okay? And that's on everything. You know, and not because my son is a police officer, it's just that I'm not scared. I got many people, my family member, you know, my family that are police officers or either a detective. So, yeah, I don't... You know, I don't be out here doing illegal shit either, but you know, like even if I'm doing like for example, if when I moved to Texas, my registration was not current and the police kept on stopping me and shit. I still wasn't scared then. When they came behind me, I just stopped. Never got a ticket. I got stopped about 40 times. Okay, because it took us a while to get the ticket. I mean, not the ticket, the registration because of my husband's job at that time, you know, and the police kept on stopping me, female and men, and even the female didn't give me the ticket. The only person who had to give me a ticket is a rookie cop, and then he was apologizing and shit and doing the most and telling me that he had just started, he had to give me the ticket. And I told him I understood because my son is a police officer and he was a rookie too, and so therefore I was like, it's cool. And he ended up giving us some football, not football cards, but they have those cards for the police officer. And they gave them to my son and stuff. And so I talked to that police officer for a long time and stuff and everything. But they have always helped me. So, you know, I know that you got some corrupt police officers. Trust me, I already know about them. But I have never came across any of them like that. Thank God. They always been, you know, fair. I mean, I came in Georgia, where I used to live at. One time a police officer stopped me and he was basically lying. You know, he didn't clock my car. He clocked somebody else's car. And when he stopped me, I asked him, why was he stopping me? I'm not going to lie. I asked him that. I almost got out the car too. And he told me, you don't supposed to get out the car, but he wasn't mean or anything. I didn't know that at the time. And he told me, don't get out the car because they may think I got to, you know what? And they start shooting and stuff. And I told him, thank you for telling me because I didn't know, you know, because I don't normally get stopped by the police. You know what I'm saying? And then plus I be in the twilight zone sometimes too. So, you know, that's a whole other story. But anyway, he was firm, professional. I still say he was probably racist. That's why he stopped me, but I don't know for sure because he didn't say anything racial or anything. And he ended up not giving me a ticket either because he know good and damn well I wasn't speeding. And he didn't know my son is a cop because I didn't say nothing about him. But I remember what my son told me is that sometimes they clock other cars and think it's yours and it don't be. And that's exactly what he probably did because I don't never speed. At least back then I didn't speed. You've been locked up a lot for doing what? Yeah, if you live in that thug life, but hey, you want to be a thug, you got to be a smart one that does not get caught. I don't understand how people be thugs and get caught. Yeah, they don't play. I've been stopped many. Well, let me see. In Georgia, I got stopped. Well, no, in Georgia, I got stopped one time. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was speeding that time on a damn freeway, trying to get to an interview for my job, and I had rented a Eclipse at that time, a sports Eclipse, and my ass was flying in that little red ass car, and the police highway patrol, I guess, got behind me and stuff and gave me a ticket and shit, which I ain't never paid until years later and stuff. And I mean years later. That ticket was like $200 and stuff. And that was the only time I got stopped there. Then I got into a little situation where I had to use self-defense in Georgia, and I still did not get tripped out. Okay, so it just all depends. Okay, it just all depends on the situation and stuff. Yeah, that was Georgia. Yeah, back in where I had to use self-defense there. And so I had to F somebody up. I told y'all I'd be playing around. Okay, I had to F this dude up, putting his hands on me and stuff. But I bet you won't put his hands on another chick. He might have, but he wasn't gonna put his hands on me again. And that's on everything. You know what I'm saying? And so of course I had to call the police then and stuff, but they were still nice to me and stuff, professional, but they was nice and things, you know. I didn't even get no handcuffs put on me or anything. So that was a trip, But he almost got himself murked though. That's all everything. I told y'all I'll be playing from Cleveland. I'll be playing around, y'all. And you would look at me and you wouldn't even think I would defend myself or do any damn thing. You would think I'd be like just crying and, oh, please don't hit me and shit. Heck, no, he didn't know. My ass lived in the suburbs, but I hung around people that wasn't. And I was in and out them damn projects and stuff with my girls and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hanging out with them and shit. And those chicks did not play. And so I knew I couldn't be all timid. Even though I was shy, I didn't mix with nobody, but I couldn't be all softy soft, even though I really was. But, but I still, picked up some shit because I knew how to defend myself and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's the only time I really dealt with the police in Georgia. Even then when I had to use self-defense, the police still treated me with respect and they just did their damn job. You know what I'm saying? And I can't even remember the whole incident. I actually forgot all about it until one day I thought about it. I was like, I forgot that I had to F some damn body up in Georgia. This dude, D. Brown, I had to fuck him up in Georgia. Okay? And that's on everything. I really did. Okay. If you ever get a speeding ticket, you need to make sure the officer's certified on radar and when the last time was. Okay. You know a lot about that, don't you? You been a hoodlum. Why you call yourself a hoodlum? A hoodlum or a hoodlum? So what kind of you said you was incarcerated, right? You said you've been locked up a lot. What you was locked up for? Iceman, if you don't mind me asking. Because the only thing I ever been locked up for is self-defense. So damn stupid when I had to fuck somebody up. That's on everything. You look at that picture, you would never thought I had to F somebody up. But yeah, I don't be playing around when it comes to defending myself and my kids, okay? Even in Georgia, I had to go off on a few people about my kids. I'll be playing. Even in Cleveland, I remember an argument one time, and I was young as shit. And this white dude, he pushed the basket on my daughter. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, guy? Okay, what are you doing? Okay, and so I took up for her then. And I got scared the shit out that dude because I used to carry then. All right, I didn't play around, because being from Cleveland and then like when my mom and dad got a divorce, we did have to move to the hood at that time. But the street we lived on wasn't like the hood. It was real nice, but around the corner it was a hot ass mess. And so again, a lot of stuff I had to be get used to, you know what I'm saying? And I had to make sure that I can protect myself. And that's why I used to carry a weapon, knife, whatever the fuck. I had something because I wasn't gonna play, the games that some women and some people play with other people. I had always told myself I'm not gonna let people do stuff to me because like when I used to be in school, I used to let kids pick with me and shit, right? But when I got grown and shit, I was like, forget that shit. When I got 17, I stopped doing that shit. I was like, forget that stuff, man. I'm not letting no dude put his hands on me, and ain't no bitch gonna put her hands on me either. I'll F her up. And I meant that. You know what I'm saying? When I lived in Atlanta, the only fight I ever got into was with this chick. That was so fucking funny. It was actually like my rental department. Listen, when I moved to Atlanta, I always stayed in the suburbs, but everybody kept on accusing me of not wanting to be around my own people. So I said, okay, I'm going to move to Decatur, Georgia. It's cheaper to live there anyway. So I moved to Decatur in this apartment complex, which was ghetto as hell, but I didn't know it. And the rental lady, like what? What was you doing? The rental lady was spreading rumors. Now I told you guys I never did drugs, don't get high or anything. This bitch talking about I must be selling drugs or dating somebody who sells drugs because every time she look around, I got a fucking new car. Okay, and then I used to always dress and things like that. And she know all I was doing then was teaching. Okay, and I'm like, okay, let me go to the rental office and let the manager know this. Her assistant manager is spreading rumors that are not true. So I go to the rental office, right? And I tell the manager, here this bitch come. Okay. And so I'm walking up the stairs to go out. This bitch come grabbing on me. And I guess she thought I wasn't going to fight her back because my nails was long then. I always did take care of my nails myself and everything. I had on a designer suit. My boyfriend had bought this nice pantsuit for me. Designer shoes, designer purse and everything. This bitch grabbed on me. When she did that, she fucked up. Okay, because my ass turned around. I was like, fuck these nails, fuck this pantsuit, fuck this purse. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of this bitch. And me and her got into it. And I did try to beat the fuck out of her just like she tried to with me. And we was all on I ain't gonna never forget that fight. We was all on the damn ground. This bitch got on top of me. I don't know how I got back on top of her. This bitch bit me right on top of my forehead. That mark is still there a little bit above my eye. When she bit me, I'm not gonna lie, I bit her ass back. I bit the shit out of her. I bit her ass. I bit her ass so damn, so hard, man. And so I guess they called the police, okay, because I can't even remember, okay. And when the police came, well, I think they broke us up. Some men at the rental office broke us up. And mind you, this chick was a couple years older than myself, okay. So the police broke us up. I didn't get arrested, but she got arrested because she the one put her hands on me first. All I did was use self-defense, but I beat her motherfucking ass, y'all. That's on everything. I really did. I was like, this bitch think she gonna get me? She got me messed up. She don't know that I came from Cleveland, Ohio, and yeah, I did live in the suburbs for a long time, but we had to move to the hood, okay? And even when I lived in the suburbs, I still hung with chicks that lived in the projects, and they knew how to fight, you know? And I knew how to fight too. I was just scared to fight. You know what I'm saying? Back then and stuff. But when I got grown, like I told y'all before, when I got 17, actually, I stopped being scary and stuff because I had to defend myself with my ex. And so that taught me how to stop being scared and stuff. But when I went to ATL and that little bitch in the rental office touched me, I don't know who she thought, what she thought. She thought because I always was dressing real nice and that I spoke really well and had a good job, took care of my children. She thought I was just gonna be like some of these other chicks and just walk away and let her hit me. But nah, I forgot. I went back to that other Sharon, and I went to another person, and I defended myself. And her ass was the one who got in trouble. I didn't even get arrested or anything, but she did. And I can't remember how long I stayed in that apartment after that, but I didn't move or anything because I didn't get evicted or anything. And I don't know what happened to her if she got in trouble. Because in ghetto apartments, a lot of times they don't do nothing to the rental person. You know how it goes, shit. Ghetto apartment complex, everybody, the police came, the police left. It's all cool now. We don't talk to each other, and that's just what it was. Nobody got charges filed on them. Nobody got evicted. I don't even think she lost her job and everything. And when my daughter and son came home, they was telling them that I got into a fight with the assistant manager and shit. Some people say I won. Some people say I didn't. That's just how it goes. Some people say she lost. Some people say she didn't. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it went. But that was the only fight I got into since with a woman since I've been grown. Can you believe that? Everything else been with that my ex-boyfriend and with a dude. That's it. And that's probably why my ass don't be playing now. Because when you have to fight a dude back, like I told y'all before, when a woman has to fight a dude, well, at least this woman, it just kind of makes you a little bit more rougher. You know what I'm saying? And I know that for sure because, like, even my daughter, when she got into it with her significant other, her ass is rough as shit. But if you look at her, she's a real cute girl. You wouldn't even think that she is rough like that. But my daughter don't play. She worse than me. I'm not. I don't. You have to mess with me for me to do something back. And I give you chances. You know what I'm saying? My daughter don't give you chances. She would murk your ass in 2 seconds. And that's on everything. And don't even care about going to jail. My ass, on the other hand, be like, I'm not going to jail. That's out. That's what I be talking about. It's got to be self-defense for me. I'm not touching you. I'm not doing shit to you. I don't care what I say. The only time I'll touch somebody if they touch me or my kids. And that's just on everything. Because I am not going to be doing no time for none of these stupid ass people out here. So let's see what lifestyle used to do. So you said it was a lifestyle that looked glamorous, but wasn't what it was cracked up to be. So what type of lifestyle was that? You was selling drugs? Because nobody knows who you are, so you can say it on here. You was selling drugs, or you was like breaking in places, robbery, what? Because like if I ever played in a movie, I wouldn't mind playing in a movie like, being like a little robber, like something like that in a movie. Also, I wanted to play in a movie and I wanted to be like, play a crazy role. You know what I'm saying? Be like the crazy person and shit. Don't look crazy, but crazy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Is going around doing the most. But these are movie things. You know what I'm saying? Not in real life. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Okay. Nope. I'm mild, calm, cool, and collective. And professional. Unless somebody be messing with me, then I turn into something else. Okay. It's like a whole different personality. That's why I don't like to get mad. Yep, I don't like to get mad because I'll be like, it's like a whole different personality and stuff. But yeah, I never, like I said, I ain't never did nothing like no illegal crimes or anything. Only self-defense. Only like if I F somebody up, a dude usually self-defense. That's it. Just self-defense. Nothing more. And I'll do it again if somebody touched me like that, a dude. So everything. That's why I try not to talk to or deal with dudes who think they can hit on a woman. Because I'm telling you straight up, if a dude hit me, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be in trouble. Or he's gonna be in trouble. Somebody's gonna be in trouble. Because I don't play that. I don't play all that shit where you think you can hit on a woman because you don't like how she talks. Or you don't like because she don't do something. Keep your fucking hands to yourself before you don't have hands. You know what I'm saying? And that's on everything because my ass get mad. You hit me, you won't be having hands to hit nobody else with. My ass gonna go to that range and shit like that to learn how to aim good and every damn thing else. So I know where to aim it at and to hit your ass at when you put your hands on me. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I used to be with my ex, my first boyfriend, and I realized I didn't even know that the Negro was doing drugs or anything because I didn't do drugs or anything. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't doing drugs at first, but he started doing it. It started from weed and then advanced on up. And my naive ass did not know he was getting high. I didn't know anything back then. You know what I'm saying? And then he started trying to hit me and stuff. I don't even know the first time when he hit me. I don't remember what did I do the first time, but I'm pretty sure I hit his ass back because I used to see women getting their ass whooped. And I had always said to myself, I'm not letting no man hit me or he gonna get himself effed up. And I meant that and stuff. So I'm pretty sure when he hit me the first time, I hit back. He used to call me crazy. They love to call you crazy, but I was never crazy. Because a woman fight a man back or don't take no shit from a man, it does not mean the woman is crazy, okay? We just don't play and stuff. And so, but I did do some crazy shit though, I ain't gonna lie. Like especially the time when he was fighting me in the car. We was in the suburbs in Cleveland, and I forgot where we were coming from. And then clearly he didn't like something that I said and tried to hit me. And I could not hit him back because I was driving. So y'all did a damn stunt from the movie. I'm not gonna lie. So I saw police coming. And so y'all know what I did? I stopped that police car. I drove my car. You know how like the police is coming the opposite way, you going the opposite way. Anyway, I took my car and cut the police off and stopped right in front of them. And the police told me just don't never stop like that again. I told him I had to because this Negro, I didn't say Negro, but I said this he over here hitting me and stuff. And so the police made him get the hell out the car. And he had the nerve to ask the police to take him home. The police said he's not taking him, not home, but to the hotel. The police said, I'm not taking you to the hotel. You're gonna have to get there the best way that you can and stuff. In the car hitting some damn body. Thought I was gonna let him just hit me, and I couldn't hit him back because I was damn driving. I'm not gonna get in no accident trying to hit him back and stuff. And so when I saw that police, I just stopped his ass, the police, so to get him out my car and stuff. And so we used to have some real scrap fights for real. Because like I remember one time he had did something, he had pushed one of the kids or some shit, and y'all know I don't play that shit, right? And my son was a little baby then, and he pushed him or something. And when he did that, he fucked up. So I had grabbed my weapon. At that time, it was just a knife, and he either it was a knife or either scissors. I used to keep all type of weapons around. If it wasn't a knife, it was a GUN. If it wasn't that, it was scissors, whatever the fuck. I would have weapons every damn where. That's weird, but I really did. That's why I shouldn't have been with him because I used to have to do that all the damn time. That's crazy. But I was young as shit. Okay, like very young. And so when he had pushed our son, I was, I went off and shit and told him I'd be pushing on him or some shit. So when he did that, I immediately went underneath the pillow and grabbed my weapon and tried to stab his ass, right? So he ran. And when he ran, he jumped down the stairs because in Cleveland, they have like duplexes, but it'd be like one upstairs house and then downstairs. So we lived upstairs. This dude jumps down because he was an ex-Marine. He jumped down all of those stairs just about. But when I went down the stairs, I couldn't jump down all of them. I just jumped down some of them. But of course, he can run faster than me, so he was gone, right? So I jumped in my car to go behind him because, my ass be like vengeance, okay? And because you pushing on our child, I was going to fuck him up. So he ran down the street. I don't know. We was out in Shaker Heights, Ohio. At that time, Shaker Heights was real, real nice. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Hold on, because I want to do this on screen. So he jumped off the like I said, he jumped down the stairs. I ran behind him, and then he ran down the street. I jumped in my car because I was gonna get his ass for pushing on our child because he was a baby. And what did I do with the child? I don't even remember. You know what I'm saying? I don't even remember. No, I told you I used to be crazy as hell back then. I don't even remember. And I don't know if I hope I didn't because that's been so long ago, but I don't remember. So anyway, maybe my sister or somebody was, I don't know. And so once I jumped in my car, somebody had to be there, but they didn't stop that fight. Whoever was there, they didn't get involved in it. Maybe my downstairs neighbor, probably so, because they used to come up there and get involved, but they wouldn't like get them out there, just get the kids. And so I got in the car and started driving to follow him because what he did. So he kept on doing shit, on the street that I found him on. And so he was, I don't know, he was just fucking with me in the car because how you slow down, you're still arguing while you're slowing down. But he was behind the car at one time and he had picked up a brick and said, and told me he was going to bust my window out. I told that bitch, if you break my window, I'm going to run your ass over. And so when he proceeded to throw that brick into my back window, I proceeded to bag up on his ass and he ran. And when I think about these type of things that I used to do back then, I'm like, damn, okay, because I don't think I would be doing all these things now, okay? But I did. I tried to run his ass over, and he ran out of the way. And I don't know what happened after that and stuff. So that's just one of our fights that we had and stuff. But we didn't fight like all the time. That's why I don't accept dudes that fight, because he would say, I'm sorry, go buy me gifts, and then we'll get back together. And then the whole cycle, we'd be cool for a minute, then we get into another situation again. Because I remember one time when he was talking about my mom, and y'all know I was real super young and stuff. He's older than me, right? And he was just talking about us saying inappropriate shit that he should not say and stuff. And we got into a argument first, then a physical fight. And I had the baby's bottle in the on top of the stove boiling, to get hot, warm so the baby can drink the milk. You know how you warm up the milk. I took I am not lying when I tell y'all I grabbed a hot ass bottle with my hands off the stove out of the pot and threw it right at his ass. But I missed. And when I threw it, I think it hit something else. I can't remember and broke it. So anyway, he called himself putting me out and shit of my own place with him. It was our place. But that was good that he did because my ass could be violent too back then. And so but my ass don't be vengeance, y'all. I'll be going to I told you I used to be like on a whole nother level. And so when he put me out, I'm like, bitch, you're not gonna put me out. And so I started bamming on the glass. And when I was hitting the glass as hard as I was, I ended up cutting my fucking arm. It ended up getting 20 some stitches on my arm. And that was a damn shame. I didn't even know that I was cut. Okay, because that's how mad I was. And then that day the police came out and stuff and took me to they called the emergency people, and I had to go get stitches in my arm and shit. I remember that though and stuff, but nobody got charged or anything. Neither one of us got arrested and stuff. But those are the type of fights we used to have, okay? Straight up fights, real damn fights and shit. And yeah, and I got stitches in my arm. I got stitches in many different places on me and stuff, and you can still see the mark on my arm. That's why I always wear bracelets on my arm to hide where I got cut at and stuff like that. But we used to have some straight up fights, y'all. So when y'all be talking about, what you scared of and shit, please. And he's an ex-Marine too, crazy as hell. But when I met him, he wasn't like that, Getting on them drugs and stuff changed him to be like that and stuff. Because when I met him, shit, he was buying me everything, and he had a little money, good credit, articulate, everything. You know what I'm saying? Respect for everything. He just started, hanging around with the bad people and started doing drugs, and one thing led to another. You know what I'm saying? And we still stayed together for a long time. I'm not gonna lie, because I even went to the military rehab with him and stuff. And we was gonna get married, everything. And I'm glad I changed my mind about that, because he was, doing the most, all them damn fights. I don't even remember how many times we fought, but it was a lot. It was a lot of times and stuff. But I'm gonna tell you straight up, I ain't never got hit in my face or anything. Shit, I ain't never had no scars on me or anything. I used to really defend myself, y'all. And I think about some of the stuff I had to do, man. I don't even know if I can do some of those things now, especially that car shit and all the other stuff. I don't even remember everything. I mean, one time we got into it, we was riding down the street, and he put me out, and I got out the car. Back then, I used to be like, I'm not getting out no fucking way, make me get out. I used to be like that then. Okay, so I don't know. He said he was gonna call the police. So I finally got out the car. You know what I'm saying? And he left, and I had to call a cab or something. I can't remember and stuff. But yeah, just stupid ass arguments. I don't even know what we was arguing about because it's so long ago. But we are friends now. He apologized and stuff. And we are friends now. Because I didn't talk to him for years, even though we have children. My other three together. I didn't talk to him for years, y'all. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I sure didn't. And he apologized and stuff, and then we became friends again and stuff. But yeah, that's why I tell people you cannot stay with abusive people, whether it's a man or a woman, because you can actually get hurt and other people get involved. Fortunately, my mom did get involved one time, and then my cousin got involved, my sister got involved one time. But other than that, it wasn't like a whole bunch of times they got involved. You know what I'm saying? Because I pretty much handled everything myself, and stuff. But yeah, he was a hot ass mess fighting me and stuff. And I was like 7 years younger than him as well. But I bet you one damn thing I used to fight him back. And I was a little small little thing then. And I used to fight his ass back. And you know what? I'm glad that I did. I'm glad that I did. Because if I wouldn't have, no telling. He can call me crazy all he want to, because I'll be crazy all day. If that crazy mean I'm not going to let you beat my ass. Yeah, I would go crazy so I could go off on his ass. Couldn't beat him, but I know one damn thing. I wasn't going to let him beat my ass. That's out. Couldn't beat his ass, but I surely wasn't going to let him just beat mine and stuff. I used to always fight back and stuff. And that's what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Or get away from him, At that time, I was so young and naive. I didn't know. I mean, I did know to get away from, but you know how I be. I didn't want to be, I was always into be a family, you have your kids by that one person, y'all get married, and be that way. And that's the way I was back then. Then I had to get smart and say, sometimes these relationships don't work out. Nobody cares what other people think. Fuck these people, because they're not the ones who's going through this bull crap. I'm not going to be fighting on dude for the rest of my life and shit, fight him back, because eventually he's going to make me murk his ass. And so I had to get away from that, because that was going to be next. Up there all they hitting on me and shit. You're going to get yourself, unalived messing with me and stuff. And he's very blessed, because the way I be having weapons and shit, man. I mean have them every damn where. I'm still like that now though. Today, I still basically do the same thing in regards to that. I believe in having stuff. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't really want to be caught, caught off guard. You know what I'm saying? You want to be always kind of like, you try to be like ready for stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because like ever since that dude tried to kidnap me here, I definitely have to make sure I have something on me and stuff. Some weird ass people out here in Cali, y'all. I done had so many weird experiences with weird ass dudes and stuff doing weird shit. Right. Shit. I'm not playing with these damn people. Just like the other night, I forgot to tell y'all about that. Then I'm gonna get ready to get off this computer, because we've been on here for 2 hours and 16 minutes. We'll go 2 hours and 30. The day before yesterday, I was doing Uber Eats, right? Delivering some food. So I had to go pick it up from IHOP. Okay, so I go inside the damn restaurant to go get the food. So the damn manager or worker or whatever he was in there, dude. He gives me the food. First of all, he started staring. So I thought that was kind of like weird and shit to be staring like it was. Then as he gives me the food, he rubbing all on my hand and shit, basically like flirting and shit. And I'm like, let me hurry me get my ass out of here, because this dude is doing weird shit. So I left and took the food to the guy, right? So I get to his house, take him his food. He was like, I'm so happy today. I was like, why? He said, because I just got a promotion. I said, you did? He said, yeah. I said, okay, that's cool. I said, that's always good when you get a raise. And he was like, it's a good ass raise too. I was like, really? He said, yeah. I said, so how much did they give you for a raise? He was like, shit, I used to make $1,000 a week. I said, really? He said, yeah. I said, okay. I said, so that's good. You got a raise, because $1,000 a week is just, it's okay. Then he was like, well, I make $4,000 a day. And I was like, really? I was like, that's really fucking good. I was like, what type of job do you do? He was like, I think I told him probably investments or something like that. I can't remember. And he was like, yeah, I do that type of stuff. And I was like, well, you make pretty good. Then he gonna talking about, I got a nice house. As you see, I got a nice car, live in a nice area. Now I just need a nice woman. I said, yeah. But I said, hopefully you'll find that woman too. And I was like, just make sure she's not using you for your money, because there are a lot of women out here, you're telling them how much you make. They're going to just talk to you for the money and stuff. It was so funny, because I was like, him, no, straight up, baby. I don't know why you telling me all this, but I'm not going to be your woman. Okay. That's on everything, For one thing, you too fucking young. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, not my type. Thirdly, I don't like dudes who brag about how much money they make. I don't give a shit about how much you make, and what you got. I don't care about all that stuff, because it's not mine and stuff. So yeah, that was the same night, 2 weird ass episodes. But the guy in the manager or whatever he was at IHOP, what he did was very inappropriate. I actually could have fucking told on his ass, because that's like sexual harassment or some shit, rubbing all on my hand and shit. Weird. It's some weird ass people out here in Cali. Weird ass shit, rubbing all on somebody's hands and shit. Him and this old ass dude are the only two who try some weird shit. The only two. Besides that freakazoid who followed me and was trying to kidnap some damn body back in 2020. But yeah, at the lake and shit. But other than that, and then the freakazoid at Walmart, the lady who was trying to get me to come to her house so she can do whatever. So it's some weird ass people out here. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. So you come out here to Cali, make sure you just be on the lookout, because damn, a dude was following my daughter in Walmart a couple of weeks ago, and she knew how to handle his ass. My other daughter got followed by a dude all the way to the car, and she had to actually pull out her gun on him and stuff. Yeah, at Walmart. You gotta stay out of that Walmart. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. But he followed the right one when he followed her, because she will murk his ass and stuff. She gave him 2 minutes to get away from her too, and he did. And then she reported his ass. And we reported the dude out here at this Walmart out here too, who was following my daughter. But the dude who followed me to the lake and shit, I didn't think about calling the police on him. I should have, because I believe he was a straight up kidnapper for real. The shit that he did. I ain't never had no dude follow me from one place to the next place, from the fucking store, from another store to the next store, to the damn lake, which was like all the way around the corner. Who does this? You know he was up to no good. But he better be glad I left my purse in the car. But even if I wouldn't have, if he would have grabbed me, these long ass, strong ass fingernails I got, I would have stuck it all in his throat until he just could not breathe ever again. And I mean that. I had it already planned. I was like, if this dude walk up to me, which he was walking up to me, but if he grabbed me, he gonna wish he wouldn't have. And I mean that. And it was daylight, y'all. It was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And he trying all this shit. And I had my kids with me. And he still was trying that, including my little son. But he was little then, you know. He probably wouldn't try it now because my son is like 6, almost. He's almost, he's 5'9" now. You know. Then again, he might have still would have tried. You just never know. These people are crazy. But he got the right one, because if I would have had my purse for sure, he would have got himself effed up. I'm not even going to hesitate. And then I will call the police afterwards and stand right there and wait on them. Because that's crazy. But some crazy ass people out here, I'm going to tell you straight up. Some nice people out here too, but it's some weirdos. This is one of the places they do a lot of kidnappings and things like that. So you have to be very cautious out here in Cali and stuff, because they be doing the most out here. Like in Texas, they pretty high too, because like even out there, one time we was walking in the parking lot, and at that time I used to always walk all the way behind my daughters, right? And so that day I was walking behind them, I saw this fucking dude in a van. He was actually looking at my daughter, and he up here saying, okay, he didn't see me at first. And when he did see me, he saw that I was looking at his ass. Then he gonna ride up and talking about, your daughter got some nice legs. And I'm like, look, man, you want to get yourself fucked up? Okay, that's what I asked him. Do you want to get yourself fucked up? Keep on driving in that fucking van. And then one time, like in our neighborhood too, in Texas, my daughters had told me this man had drove up, telling them that he said that I told him to take them home. But see, I school my kids. That's why I be telling y'all to school your children on certain things. They knew that this dude was lying. Okay, and they started running and screaming and stuff, and the dude left. So you got to teach your kids. I'm telling you. Don't be acting like you don't want to tell your kids about what's going on in this world today, and then something happened to them because they don't know what to do. Make sure that you I'm gonna pretend like I'm asleep. This dude always call me late at night. Hold on, y'all. I don't want to push decline, because if I push decline, then he's gonna know that I'm up. Shit. Wait, let's see. It's gonna go off for 1 second. I'm gonna be tell like I'm sick, because I do not want to talk on no fucking phone. But especially not to him right now. But again, like I said, you got to teach your kids and keep them abreast on top of stuff like that, because you just never know. With some crazy ass people out here, they don't give a shit. They do shit in the daytime just like they do at nighttime. And that's why I try to keep a weapon almost at all times and stuff. And for Christmas, I think I'm gonna go buy myself a little cute semi or something, or something like that, and I'm gonna go to the range and all of that. That'll be my little hobby. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can keep everything up to par, and just keep the reflex actions in top condition and things like that. Be able, because GUNs, different ones are kind of heavy. You know what I'm saying? And it requires a little bit more strength. Like a 9 is a little bit heavier. You know what I'm saying? And it's harder. So you have to make sure you know how to use these things, and you can have a comfortable GUN so you can be able to use it efficiently and nobody can take it from you. You know what I'm saying? And hesitating and shit to use stuff. That's how a lot of people get themselves murked. If you're going to pull out stuff, you should be pulling it out because you're ready to use it, not to play around with it. You know what I'm saying? Like even when this dude broke into my place in ATL, and I couldn't get to the GUN, but I did get to my KNIFE, right? And during the altercation that him and I was having, because he was trying to, because what happened is that when he broke in, my daughter got up at the same time as well, or afterwards, and she ran in there. So this dude grabs my daughter's arm and twisted around. It was in them same ass ghetto ass apartments, okay, the same apartments, okay, and he fucked up when he did that though. He really did. He should have just kept on with me. So when he did that, I don't know if I already had that knife in my hand or I went in there and got one. I can't remember. I just know one thing. I had it. He tried to get it from me and couldn't take it from me. And he ended up getting himself effed up though. And in the process, I ended up getting cut though. Like I got stabbed in my thigh and didn't even feel it. I didn't even feel that and stuff. And I don't even remember what happened after that. I don't know if I pulled that thing out my leg or what. I don't remember, but I just know one thing: I fucked him up, and that's so everything. And he ran and ended up being in a ditch. Okay, and he had internal bleeding, and you know what? He better be glad I called the police, because if I wouldn't have called the police, he would have died, just like that. And y'all, I would have caught a body. Okay, but it would have been a self defense. But I called the police because I'm not a scary ass person. I called the police and they went out there to look for him and stuff, found him, which I'm glad I did. So because he would have died. He had internal bleeding and stuff and everything. But I bet you won't break in nobody else's house again. I bet you he stopped. I bet you he stopped doing crimes that night because his ass almost met his maker. He really did, fucking around and stuff. So like I said, Atlanta, it was okay, but I did have a couple of incidents in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? A couple of them. With the chick who was trying to fight, who fought me, you know, the manager, and then with the boyfriend, the dude that I was talking to there, and then with this person who broke into the apartments, the same ghetto apartments that I got into the altercation with that chick there. I should have never moved in that place. You know, you can't be moving places because people accuse you of being racist against your own people, or because it's cheap, because you pay the price and stuff. Even that fucking roommate I had, she was a hot ass mess to Teresa. Somebody broke in her place, stole all of my damn expensive artwork that I got from Cleveland. Somebody made it for me, like $400, $500 bases and shit. And this little clothes hanger thing I had somebody make for me, and that thing by itself was like $375. When they broke in there, they took all of that. Plus, they took my Big Daddy Kane CDs and everything. I was so mad at her black ass because I was like, girl, you be having all these people over your place and stuff. And one of these hood rats came in here and stole my stuff and everything. And of course, we never got that back because we don't know who broke in and stuff. But she was a hot ass mess. That's the girl I told y'all about the time when I told you she bought a brand new car, right? Instead of paying her part of the rent and thought I was going to pay it. I went out there and got my own place, right? And when her ass got evicted, she had to end up going back home to her parents. I didn't. I moved to my new apartment. Okay. And then she got mad at me because I wouldn't let her roommate with me. And then plus I went into the storage and took all my shit and left her shit there. And she almost lost her shit because she didn't have the money to pay for it. I was done with her because first of all, you don't go buy no brand new ass car and don't pay your damn rent. That's stupid. You don't pay your half of your rent, then you don't think I'm gonna pay your rent. And then she had already pissed me off because we had met. I told y'all about that story about the dude, the two dudes we had met, right? She gonna try to give me the ugly ass dude. He wasn't really ugly, he just didn't look as good as the other one. He was just basic looking. She gonna try to give me the basic looking dude, right? And she gonna take the better, supposed to be better dude. Turned out he ended up being a hot ass mess. And the dude, Anthony, who I was dating, was a perfect gentleman and everything. He was just basic looking, but he had a good ass career. He was into real estate. I used to go with him and look at houses. He had a Mercedes Benz, everything. It's just I didn't know how to act with him because I was immature and stuff. And I ended up having the better dude, and she ended up having the dude that was a hot ass mess. And what she did though, she wanted the dude that was fine and gave me the one that was just basic. You know what I'm saying? And you know, because she thought she was the shit any damn way. She didn't look better than me, but she thought she did. And so what she didn't realize though is the light-skinned dude who was really fine. He's also an actor. He did like a commercial actor. He actually liked it me, but I didn't know it. And it was like a whole soap opera. It was a whole soap opera, y'all. I was talking to Anthony, but at that time, I just didn't know how to act. And Anthony was a little bit more serious than me, just more mature in every damn thing because I was immature. And him and I broke up or something. It was a whole lot of bullshit. But anyway, his friend who was dating my roommate came back and lied on Anthony and made me even more mad at Anthony. And I just officially broke up with him. Next thing I know, the damn other dude trying to talk to me. And so, of course, I had to play a little game to make Anthony mad. It was a whole bunch of shit, y'all. It was just ridiculous. So I was kind of still mad at Teresa anyway from that bullshit right there where she going to try to give me the dude that wasn't as attractive because she wanted the one that was super fine. You know how some women do that type of shit. And since I was always kind of calm, cool, and collective, she thought she could just do stuff like that and stuff. But you know what? She picked the right one because he was a hot ass mess. You know what I'm saying? And Anthony, who is still a successful realtor right now in the ATL, he's still doing good. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, I didn't realize what I had either. You know, I was still hung up on them damn looks too, I think, back then. You know, but she got the one that she's supposed to have got, though. She really did. But that dude was fine. I'm not going to lie, y'all. And not because he was light-skinned. He was just fine. He was super fine and stuff. But he was a hot-ass mess, though. But that was a whole different situation and stuff. But ATL still was good. You know, you get into situations, you know, when you be hanging around certain people, when you move certain places, you know, because all while I stayed in the suburbs, I didn't have any problems, you know, and that's why ever since then, I just always lived in the suburbs and stuff. But Keller, Texas was cool. I didn't get into shit out there. Only in ATL. Out here, I mean, I got into an argument out here, but I ain't never got into like no physical altercation out here in Cali or anything. But at ATL though, I did. I forgot all about that shit at ATL. You know, but like I said, it just all depends on who you date, who you be around, where you live at. The environment plays a huge factor in things that you can experience and stuff. That's why I believe in being in a positive environment, in a good environment, because I'm telling you, it depends on who you hang with, who you be around, and things like that, who you date, associate with, and the friends you keep. That's what it's all about. All right. But anyway, guys, we are getting ready to get out of here. I told you, I was supposed to have been off here a long time ago. It is 12 o'clock a.m. on the West Coast. I got to go take a shower and all of that because I go to bed soon. So I got to get out of here, y'all. I enjoyed this conversation tonight. Iceman, I enjoyed your conversation. Thank you for coming by, showing support. Hopefully you come back. Hopefully you subscribe to the channel. Stay out of trouble, though. Okay? Stay out of trouble so you can stay out of jail. Only time you should go to jail is when it's self-defense. All right? Other than that, it's just a waste of time. You know? Thank you to Ryan for coming by, showing support. I appreciate you, hon. Y'all check Ryan out. He's a gamer. I told you guys before. I'm not going to drop the links because, damn, it takes too long. But anyway, just type this in YouTube and you can check him out. Okay, Low Keys. Thank you for coming by, showing support, hon. I appreciate you. Let's see who else came through. I'm him. Thank you so much for coming by, showing support with that dog he has. What's the name? Let's see. Brown Sweet, thank you so much for coming by, showing support. Y'all check her out, y'all. She does home decor, hauls, vlogs, all types of stuff. So check her out. Type that into her name into YouTube and you can check Brown Sweet out. Nightbot always doing his job. Y'all get Nightbots if you have a channel. It's a good tool to use, okay, and to have. All right, other than that, thank you to everybody in the bushes. Thanks to everybody who watches this in the replay. Remember, y'all, violence is not the solution unless it's self-defense, okay? True self-defense. That's the only time that you should use violence, all right? No weird shit or anything like that, only if you have to defend yourself. For real, for real. That's the only time you should resort to engaging in physical violence, all right? And women and men, don't never let other people hit you. You know, your man, your woman. Yeah, get out of that relationship and let it go. It's not good to be in physical altercations all the daggone time with someone who claims that they love and respect you. I know what I'm talking about. It's not no fun to be fighting some damn body. Whether you get your ass whooped or not, it's just not no fun. Okay? And that's just on everything. All right? Other than that, again, to everybody who got killed in this mass shooting tonight, again, my prayers are extended out to those family members. And may those victims all rest in peace. And my condolences are expressed out to the family members and friends as well, and to everybody who got injured. My prayers are with them and with their family members, and also anybody else that I covered that lost loved ones. My condolences are expressed out to them, and my prayers are expressed out to them as well. My son-in-law mom died a couple of days ago, so my condolences and prayers are expressed out to them as well. And may his mom rest in peace and everything. And y'all, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Let me do this real quick, and then we are getting ready to get out of here. Hold on, let me take this down. How you do this shit? Okay, so anyway, guys, don't forget, if you want to show support to this channel, you can show support by doing a cash app to $ShadesTube. I want to thank that person who gave me that absolutely great cash app. Thank you so much for that cash app. That was a blessing. All right. Also, guys, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content tonight. I'm going to put a little timer thing on here in case nobody don't want to hear the personal stuff. They just want to hear the news, so y'all can know where to go to and everything. Also, hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos, and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. All right, check out my other videos. Check me out on TikTok, XShades2. Check out my shorts and check out my other videos, the Haunted House video, and all of the other videos that I got out. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Just watch 20 minutes, 10 minutes, or something like that. All right. Other than that, guys, I'm wishing you guys a blessed night and a blessed Thursday. Enjoy your work day. If you don't work, enjoy your day. Even if you do work, enjoy your day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in my next live, which will be any updated news on the mass shooting. And we're going to do another true scary story. So be looking forward to that, and I'll see you then. Peace out, y'all. Have a good night. Excuse me, y'all. I had to cough. Woo! 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 I'm so hoarse I can't even sing. Good night, y'all. Oh, before I go, thanks to all for watching that silent stream. I'm going to do another one, but not today. Maybe next week. I'm going to do one once a week, maybe, until they tell me to stop doing them. So I'll get another one and do it for next week. But thanks to all who viewed that. If you didn't view it, go check it out. Just have it on when you for a while you sleep or something. All right. Thank you so much. I'm telling y'all, when I become monetized, my channel is going to be a little different than everybody else because I'm not just out for myself. Okay. Always remember that. Good night. Oh. Good night, y'all. Take care.